live, getting ready to rock and roll here for some Friday night footy, and we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKRsport, we are here for a decently big game, to be honest with you. I think we could be seeing a bit of a snaky here. I think I know who I'm going to be tipping, but with the fact of the matter is that I actually think there could be a bit of an upset tonight. I think there could be a bit of an upset. I'm not ballsy enough to to take the tip of the doggies here, but obviously today, guys, we do have the South Sydney Rabbitohs going up against the Canterbury Bulldogs, and honestly, I think the Bulldogs might be ready for this game. I think the Bulldogs might be ready for this one. They've had some tough teams recently. They've had to really come through a rough schedule. And even though this is still a part of said rough schedule, it's not as difficult as their previous games, in my personal opinion. So I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if the Doggies are up for this game, especially now they've brought Kyle Flanagan back to the team, Matty Burton there alongside him, Matty Duffy and Jerry Marshall-King as a spine. Look, it's not the greatest spine ever, but it is kind of exciting. And look, I don't know, I think we might be in for a sneaky game here today. That being said, also could see an absolute 13 plus. Also could see an absolute slap up Bruno, an absolute slap up here where the Rabbitohs also run rampant. So it's going to be an interesting one. But before we get into the team lineups here, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Obviously, I was streaming the Cubbies before this morning against the Colorado Rockies in the baseball, but that was over on BKRsport USA. So if you haven't subscribed to BKRsport USA yet, you should, because we're doing the Plains tomorrow. The NBA Plains is going to be super exciting there. But let's go to the Rabbitohs team lineup here. Blake Tough has come into fullback. Obviously, Latrell Mitchell is gone for about 8 weeks. Going to be tough for them. They've got a long schedule ahead of them with no Latrell Mitchell on the fullback. On the wings, Alex Johnston and Josh Mansour. On the centres, they've got Tane Milne and Campbell Graham. Moving into the halves there, Cody Walker with Lachlan Ilias. Obviously, they've been really trying to get something going all season long, but it hasn't really been working to their standards. They only beat the Dragons by about 12 points last week, but they gave it a good go. They really did. They gave it a good go there. And yeah, it was interesting to see that that they obviously only won by the 12, but in the same sense, like I actually don't mind them as a halves pairing. It's just they are still really trying to work their way into it. Cody Walker is probably the one for me that has actually been letting it down more so than Ilias recently. Moving to the front rowers there, Tavita Techola and Thomas Burgess. Number 9, Damien Cook. Moving into the back row, Keelan Kalamatangi with Jai Arrow, and then Cameron Murray in the lock, number 13. He's amazing as per usual. Moving into the bench there, interchange, Hame Sele, Jacob Host, Liam Knight, and Isaiah Tass, with Saliva Havili as the 18th man replacement. Now, moving on to the Doggies here. Matty Duffy in the fullback spot with Brenton Naden and Josh Adokar on the wings. Josh Adokar still not got a try this year for the Doggies. I think today he will get his first try of the season. Braden Burns and Jake Averillo in the centres with Matty Burton and Kyle Flanagan in the halves. Looking forward to seeing what they can produce here today against a lesser opponent than the Panthers, who they did actually do pretty well against. I know they lost by 20, but people were expecting to lose them by 40. They lost by 20 though, so the Doggies will take that. Luke Thompson, Paul Vaughan in the front row with Jeremy Marshall-King at number 9. Tavita Pungai Jr. and Chris Patolo in the back row with Josh Jackson in the lock, number 13 there. Brandon Wakeham, Dossel Vitti, number 14. Max King, Joe Stimson and Avasia Manafungai as the interchange. And then the 18th man is Corey Allen. So that is the team lineups there for today, guys. Like I said, let's hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know your thoughts about this game and what we might be seeing today, because later on today, we also have the Panthers versus the Broncos game, which will be on at about 7:30. Well, I'll be streaming at 7:30. The game will start about 7:50, so we'll be getting going for a little bit earlier there. But yeah, let me know if you think that I could be right here in the sense that this could actually be sneaky. There could be a close game here. The Dogs might give it a crack, and I don't know if they win, but I think they'll make their fans proud, in my personal opinion. Mason, Luke, and AUD says, hey BKR, hello champion. Hey, get my wife's name out your mouth, says, hey Blaze. Jasper Shockley says, who do you think is going to win? I have tipped the Rabbitohs here for the BKRsport tipping. The BKR members. That's obviously only $5 a month. In the pinned comment in the chat. I suggested obviously the Rabbitohs. So yeah, I think that they should be getting the win here. I don't think there's any question mark surrounding that, but I definitely think the Dogs are going to give it a good go, like what I'm saying here. I think they could give it a really good go here. So I'm going to tip the Rabbitohs, but I'd love to see the Doggies sneak something here too. Split says, hey Blaze, you ended up doing it. Of course I ended up doing it. It was 10:30 in the morning and I was rocking and rolling, and we actually had a good stream there, considering, I think we had about 320 views or something like that, which was amazing considering that I've never streamed on that channel before. First ever time that we've done it. Sachin Keller says, would love to see the Doggies get up, but I've got Rabbitohs 22 to 18. Still a close game, man. I love that you've predicted a close game there. I really do. I love that you predicted a close game there. Sammy Sue says Bunnies and Panthers to win respectively. Wouldn't be surprising at all. I wouldn't be surprising at all there. Bunnies and Panthers to win, respectively. That's the one that you should be expecting, absolutely. Christian says Lions plus 10.5. I think that's a good line, to be honest with you. But like I said, I could also see what's it called, the Rabbitohs blowing this one away too. You know, it's very easy to go with the underdog here and say the doggies could sneak something, but absolutely, there is a chance the Rabbitohs could still absolutely romp it here. Jade also says, whether you like it or not, the Tigers are the most informed team. Yep, they are the most informed team for the worst in the competition, absolutely. Christian says, reckon the Bulldogs can keep within 2 converted TDs, tries. Yes, I do believe they keep within those 10.5, but it is going to be a close one for you, man. It is going to be a close one. And Splitsy says, hey Blaze, I'm looking to follow an MLB team, not regularly, but to at least get around someone. Who do you suggest? Well, I'm wearing a Cubs hat right now. We will be doing a lot of Cubbies games because I'm a Cubbies fan. But, bro, keep it coming. We'll talk about this on a stream on the Americans channel because, obviously, we can't try to keep the American sports on BKRsport USA and the Australian sports over here on BKRsport. So, we'll talk about that on another one. Cooper Jobson says, Rabbitohs win 20-8. Close game there. I think Dogs will be happy with that, to be honest with you. Jay Hayes says, is Daz at the game? Yes, Daz is at the game today. So, Daz is at the game, and he's probably punching on people as we speak, the old Daz, mate. We obviously saw him out there playing for the Rockies today, the Colorado Rockies. He was out there, but they did not win. And I tell you what, Daz had a good game, though. He did. He had a good game. But only people who were watching the stream would know what I'm talking about when I say that. Mike Knight says, tip the Rabbits, but want to see the Dogs do well. Yep, same here. Brocco says, I've gotten the Broncos-Panthers game as a close one. I think everyone's got that as a close one. I reckon that could be the blowout now. I said on my tipping that, look, Broncos always make it close, but I don't know why I get this feeling that the Doggies here. I get this feeling that they're up for this one. I get this feeling they've had the Storm, they've had the Panthers, they've had these big teams, and now they've got the Rabbitohs who are actually, open to suggestion in regards to, what could be happening here. I don't know. I just get a feeling the Doggies might be up for this one. Maccapacker says, hey BKR, saw the Freddie and Joey tipping show and John said Bulldogs were going to upset. He might have been a few beers deep when he made that prediction. May have been a few beers deep. I'm not a few beers deep yet. I probably will have a beer at sometime tonight, but I'm not a few beers deep in just yet, and I've got that same pretty much opinion. But I did tip the Rabbitohs still. That link that Justin just dropped, so you see that blue highlight of Justin Sunderland's name, guys? You see where they got the you see where it's got the YouTube link? Go and jump on that and subscribe to BKRsport USA right damn well now. And Splitsy says, you know what I'm going to do? Decide by one of those BuzzFeed quizzes, because why not? Decide by watching my streams. AJ Ellis donated $31. Appreciate it, big fella. Says, let's go. The Dogs upset coming. Whoa. AJ with the $31 dono. Bing, bong. Love your work, bro. Love your work. Don't forget, guys, if you do donate, there is a pinned comment there's a comment at the top of the description, which is a lot better than going through YouTube. But I appreciate everything, as you guys always know. You guys are mad. I love you. I love all of you. And Splitsy says, you know what I'm going to know. Scott Anderson says, still waiting for a fitty bomb this season. I can't see it happening today either. I can see it happening today. I don't think it's going to happen today, but I can definitely see it happening in both these games today for the Panthers and Rabbitohs. But I don't think it's going to happen absolutely. But see, Scott, the thing is with a fitty bomb is that you can't actually drop it a fitty bomb. The only people who can drop it a fitty bomb is the people who are the members, because there's the fitty bomb GIF. You can't drop it a fitty bomb GIF unless we see it a fitty bomb, and we have not seen a fitty bomb in the NRL so far this season. But gee whiz, Alex says AJ Ellis was a sexy man. He's a sexy man. AJ Ellis is a sexy man. He's he doesn't mind all sports. He was there for the Cubbies stream this morning. He's here for this stream now. He's ready to rock and roll for the Panthers Broncos tonight, hopefully later on. I saw him at the Titans game the other week. Look at him go. He's flying. He's absolutely flying, AJ Ellis. He's just absolutely flying in life. He's just ridiculous. Sachin Kelton says, yeah, Daz had to make a flight from Colorado to Sydney after his phenomenal efforts for the Rockies. He did well, the old Daz, mate. He did. And Splitsy says, I feel like this will give us an idea of how these teams will go this year. Thanks, mate. Thanks for that one. Coxie8485, thank you very much for subscribing, bro. I appreciate ya. We're about 7 minutes away here from the game getting underway here, guys. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe subscribe if you're new around here, like I said. Crazy New Zealand says, fitty bomb incoming. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Doggies are up for this one. Aussie Cricket says, it doesn't mean it's Easter Day, though, so you can't say Happy Easter yet. I can say whatever I damn well want. Happy Easter, mother bish. Tell you that one. It's an awesome Easter. Coming on up. Justin Sutter says, over 40k crowd today? Really? Nah. I tell you what, though. I can usually tell when there's a lot of hype around a team and because of the stream sizes, like how many people are viewing the stream, and Dogs games usually get the most. Sunday afternoons is when it really gets rocketing, but I don't know. It's just the Dogs seem to have a lot of hype around him right now, unwarranted kind of, but he's relatively unwarranted. But you can usually tell when a team is, you can usually tell pretty quickly when a team is feeling the effects of the media, which is what the Dogs are. Sammy says, still a Good Friday, even if it's not Easter yet. Bingo, exactly right, Sammy Souza. You are absolutely on top of it. Magapaka says, AJ Ellis looks a bit like the Tigers' old second rower, Gareth Ellis, maybe a relative. I have no idea. I have no idea if AJ is related. Alex says, Dad doesn't have to fly. He's a fast man. He can just run. He did run. He swam. He ran. He did a marathon today, but he slapped it up. He absolutely slapped it. And Split says, okay, I don't think this is good. If you tell me you're a Cardinals fan, I'm banning you. I will hide you from the channel right now, Splitsy. If you think for one goddamn second that I'm going to let you be a Cardinals fan, you can get off my goddamn stream, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare start me. Don't start me. Don't start me. Don't start me, you muppet. How dare you? How dare you say on this stream that you want to be a Cardinals fan, you muppet. They lost 5-1 today to the Brewers too. Eat it, Dick. Brock forward says, BKR, do you think Sonny Bill Williams could beat Jake Paul? Dude, I thought that was the lamest call-out from Jake Paul I've ever seen for Sonny Bill Williams. Firstly, he didn't even know his name. He said Sonny Williams. That's just to get the Australian audience. That is just to get the Australian audience. And let's see, talk about this on a baseball stream, bro. Talk about this on an American sporting stream on BKRsport USA. This is BKRsport. But yeah, I said no. Sonny Bill Williams does not beat Jake Paul. But then again, the size difference matters. Size difference matters. So maybe, bro, maybe. But I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think that Jake Paul would do that because Sonny Bill Williams for him is not the money fight. That'd be a money fight for Sonny Bill. Wouldn't be a money fight for Jake Paul. I can tell you that right now. Sammy says, well, Easter weekend in advance for a great sporting weekend, absolutely. Medvedev says the Doggies are the bravest team in the NRL. They had to play against the Panthers, Storm and Rabbitohs now. All the top teams in the comp. Rabbitohs are not the top team in the comp. Brocco says, how dare you? That's exactly right, Brocco. You let it. No. Punch that man. I want to see an uppercut right now. 9 minutes to go here to kick off, guys. 9 minutes to go here for kickoff. Brocco forward says, Sonny Williams doesn't bring enough to the table for Jake. I disagree. I think he brings the Australian and New Zealand market, and that's, not as much as the American market, but no matter what, I'm telling you right now that people in America will still watch that. I don't necessarily believe that Europe will really watch it, but yeah, I think he's got bigger targets that he can absolutely slaughter, that more people will watch, but if he wants the Australian New Zealand market, and the Samoa, Tonga, Cook Islands, Fiji, anyone who watches rugby league, actually England would probably watch it, English people would probably watch it, and actually Wales would watch it because they know Sonny Bill from his New Zealand All Blacks days. Same with Ireland. Not many of the non-English speaking French, like France and whatnot, would probably watch it. But overall, it still would bring in enough of a card. I disagree. Magapaka said, I watched a shoulder charge between Sonny and Jake. They both take a hit up at each other. Jake would get slapped, mate. Jake would get slapped. Eliza Flores says, hey, happy Good Friday. Happy Good Friday. We're ready to rock and roll here. Yes. Yes. I just want it to be a close game. I want to see a close game today. I don't want to see two absolute blowouts. I don't want to see two absolute blowouts here. No. We don't want to be saying that. We want to see a close one. Upload Pink says, how you got? I tipped the Rabbitohs. I have tipped the Rabbitohs here, but I also think we could be upset. I think they could be upset. I don't know what it is. If we get one member before the game starts, if we get one new member before the game starts, I will tip the Dogs. I will literally show you me tipping the Dogs. I'll do it. If we get one member, $5, one member, I will tip the Dogs on my official tipping stream. Brock Forward says, I just don't want to watch Jake fight another MMA guy. Yeah, but then again, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Nate Diaz. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Nate Diaz. Wonky Donkey TV says, sunny morning here in the UK. Can't beat a bit of NRL with the crew before watching the Featherstone Rovers in action tonight with a few beers. Is Featherstone good? Is Featherstone good or what? I don't know if Featherstone's any good. But it's going to be a good Friday, baby. It's early in the morning, yeah. It's a very early sunny morning, 4 p.m. What is it? 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. About 6 in the morning for you, isn't it? Croxy8485 says Dogs to win. Fox gets first of the year and Duffy returning to a bit of form. I like to see it, Coxy. I said this before. I don't know. I feel like that could be onto it today. I've tipped Josh Adokar to score his first try. Would love to see the Doggers get up, but also it's a very ballsy prediction. It is a very ballsy prediction. Everett says, if you get one more member, you'll tip the Dogs. That's pretty weird. Yeah, I'll do it. If I get one more member, I will tip the Dogs, which is probably a loss for me. So if someone wants me to go further behind the tipping, if someone wants me to go further behind the tipping. Ansley says he only makes bets he knows he won't lose. Who, me? Are you talking about me? Oh, he's talking about me. Max Watson says, did you tip the Cows or Raiders for yesterday's abomination of a match? I tipped the Raiders, yeah. I tipped the Raiders, and then I got someone crying in my DMs because I said that game was terrible in regards to the individual performances of both teams. You know, it was incredible. Like, it was mad. I'll never mention their name. They don't deserve their name to be mentioned on here. But, like, it's just wild. Like, there was no... Like, I talk shit about every single team when it is warranted to talk shit about their team, right? And the Titans I talk about whenever I think we're not doing well enough and what the problems are. I will say that about every single team. If you guys don't handle it and can't handle me saying my thoughts about a team, then feel free not to follow. But I will tell you my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. It's just what it's going to be like. So yeah, it's really, it really is odd how upset somebody got in my DMs because I said that their team didn't exactly play well last night despite getting a win. Because they didn't play well. They didn't. And then to see that the word was gritty. That is not the word. That is not the word I would use for what the Cowboys used last night. Not at all. The Cowboys will take the 2, and they'll take the 2 absolutely, but they've played nobody yet. They've played one good team and got beaten by 30 to the Roosters. Literally got beaten by 30 to the Roosters. So I'm waiting for the Cowboys to play another good team. Whether it be the Titans next week or not, they could beat the Titans at North Queensland. Maybe we have them have a good go in North Queensland. I'm pretty confident in the Titans, but in the same sense, the Titans are a very 50-50 team. I want to see the Cowboys come against a Storm or come up against a Sharks, Titans next week, like I said, and Eels. They've played the Roosters, who are also 50-50 in themselves, and got beaten by 30. So that's the thing. Just because a game is close does not mean that your team was good in that win. Look at the Titans-Tigers a couple of weeks back. Look at the Titans-Tigers a couple of weeks back. Wild. I'm a Titans fan. And that performance was not good, but we'll take it too. Sebastian Grammer says Featherstone are favourites to promote from the Championship to the Super League. Well, we're getting around Featherstone for the big fella. What was his name again? Wonky Donkey TV. Absolutely, what a name. We'll be getting around Featherstone Rovers all day, every day. Nevada says, I can't be proud of the Cowboys that much. Our defense was absolutely appalling. I'm still glad we fought back, though. Absolutely. You'll take the 2. You'll take the 2. Jay Hayes says, more stalks in your DMs. That's what you get for being a famous... I wouldn't say I'm a famous YouTuber, man. I think I've got a good audience, and it's good to see everyone, jumping in all the time and having a good time and getting around their teams and whatnot. But yeah, they'll probably go and make a video about me like they've done about 100 times. Justin Sunderland says, teams can play crap and still get the win. Example, Roosters last week. Yeah, absolutely. Roosters were not good against the Broncos at all. They were not good against the Broncos. But they still got the 2 points, and they'll take the 2. Titans against the Tigers. The Roosters against the Broncos. The Cowboys against the Raiders. It just is what it is. Just is what it is. Jimmy James says, Bunny's got this for sure. Bloody Raiders were wrecked my perfect 2-week run. Gee whiz, I know the Raiders. They are a schmozzle. They're a schmozzle, mate. The Titans just got to learn to let them go in the lead and then come back from that because the Titans are good at chasing down. Well, pretty good at chasing down leads, but not so much at holding leads. So don't ever do that again, Mr. Godgos. Don't do that again. Jay says, autocorrect said gritty really meant shitty. Yeah, pretty much. Jay has his Blitzy, why would I cry in someone else's DMs? Jay wasn't crying in my DMs, mate. Jay wasn't crying in my DMs. And Splitsy says, nah, Blaze, you're going to get platinum. And we are going to go platinum. We are going to go, buddy, through the moon. To the moon and beyond, mate. We're going to go to the moon and beyond. And that's why it's going to be so good, BKRsport USA, because I think that's going to grow pretty quickly. We had a good stream this morning for our first ever stream. Supana Basu says, where will Titans end up this year, Blaze? Anywhere between 6th and 10th, in my personal opinion. Oh, crazy New Zealand, you sneaky man. You are. You sneaky man. I got to do it. I got to tip the doggies. I got to do it. I told you guys, if we get one new member, I'll do the tip the doggies. I'm doing it right now. I promise you. I've got to go and do it. Thank you very much, crazy New Zealand, for screwing my goddamn tips. Now I'm going to be 0-2 more than likely. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? All right, well, let's go to tipping. I appreciate you for joining up as a member, though, bro. I do appreciate you for going up as a member. You see this, man? You see this right here, man? I don't know if you can really see it, but anything on my screen is not good. So as you can see, I got the Raiders wrong last night, and now you're making me tip the damn well doggies. Guys, I can't tip them. It says it's already in progress. I can't tip them. Crazy New Zealand, tell me a tip you want me to do this week and I'll swap it. Tell me a tip you want me to do this week and I'll swap it. I can't do it. It says it's in progress right now, so I can't actually do it, Mr. Crazy New Zealand. But you'll just tell me a tip this week, and not Titans, man. I'm not swapping off Titans, but I'm happy for you to give me the Broncos or the Warriors over the Roosters. Or the Knights over the Dragons. Don't you dare say Tigers over Eels, Crazy New Zealand. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get my wife's name out of your mouth. I'm sorry, you don't get the choice here, champion. You get Crazy New Zealand gets the choice. He gets the choice. Team Maxi, did you think Ricky was harsh on Savage, considering his only mistake was something plenty of players do? Yes and no. They lost that game, in my opinion, massively when he did do something ridiculous. So, yes and no. I think that he needs to be harsh enough that lets the player know that he did the wrong thing there, absolutely. But I also think that he's young, so maybe not so harsh. I'm back. I had to do the dishes. Well, there he goes. He's back. Has to do dishes. Well, you get to choose for me one tip for me to do this week, Crazy New Zealand. You get one tip for me to choose because you became a member. I know this is a deal's a deal, Blades. I was doing it, but I can't change it, man. It's not letting me change it. It says it's underway. The Rabbitohs are out the field here, guys. Dry arrow last week versus Dragons. 1 line breakers here, 103 metres. And there was other stats that were good, but I couldn't read it because it went too quickly. Bulldogs around the field here. Last week versus the Panthers, Tavita Pangai Jr., 80 minutes, 1 try, 101 run metres, 3 offloads and 19 tackles. Wow, we were. But here we go, guys. It's time to get rocking and rolling. Thumbs up. Subscribe. I want to see us get 100 thumbs up on this stream. Let's do it. Let's gosh darn do it. Let's just do it. I reckon we should do it. Rue says Josh Adokar once said no break. What? But we're underway here, and the Bulldogs going to bring this ball out through Luke Thompson. I don't know. I'm getting a feeling. Jax Vlogs says hi, Blades. Hello, Jax Vlogs. Jay Hayes says Crazy New Zealand will surely pick the Warriors. He probably will. I reckon Crazy New Zealand will pick the Warriors, but I don't think they're going to win. But I actually think it's still a bit of a fitty, but I don't think it's going to happen there. I'd rather him pick the Knights, because that would give me a shout. If he was a nice man. If you're a nice man, Crazy New Zealand, you'd say pick the Knights. If you're a nice man, you'd probably say pick the Knights, because that's a 50-50 game there. Alright, so Doggies here, 4th tackle, 40 metres out in their own line. Made some good metres here on this first set. They'll go left-hand side here to Duffy, and Duffy's going to get a good run there to the 50. So 5th tackle here, and they're already going to have a good field position battle here. Early days for the Doggies. If Matty Burton can kind of put up a bit of a tough catch here for the tough man. He will slap it down. Freddie Biggs says, let's go to Doggies. Woof, woof. And the Dogs, they get off to a good start here. 10 metres out from their own line. The Rabbitohs will get taken back. Jackson Fox says, imagine a 50 bomb for the Dogs. That would be wild. I would love to see 80th minute Josh Adokar running down the sideline. We nearly saw it in that game against the Broncos. Imagine Josh Adokar try 80th minute to take the lead and win 20-18. Oh my God, I'd probably lose my mind. Now, Space says, remember last year the Fox got 6 tries versus South. He did, but he also wasn't playing for Canterbury. That's the problem here. There's a problem here, and he's not playing for Canterbury. So, he's playing for Canterbury now. Wasn't last year, you know. Had Jerome Hughes on his inside, not Kyle Flanagan. Had Cameron Munster on his inside, not Matty Burton. You know, his hooker was Harry Grant, not Jeremy Marshall King. So, a bit of a difference. But Adokar will get this ball out to about the 22-metre line here. 22 metres out, sorry. Rue says, for some reason, I think the Dogs will win. Am I crazy? No, you're not. I keep feeling like the Dogs will win. But then in the same sense, I keep saying that the Rabbitohs are still the Rabbitohs and still probably should be slapping them here. But I think this is a danger game and a trap game here for the Rabbitohs. Up North Picking says, Crazy New Zealand, you get to pick a tip you want them to change. You do. It can't be the Titans, though. I will be tipping the Titans over Manly. But you can tip anyone else. You can change. Now that you remember, you can steal my members' tips, too. Left-hand side here for the Dogs. Going to be 4 tackled here. And Vaughan will get inside the attacking half, 45 metres out even the line. Jack's blog says, Callum Ponga is at my house right now watching this with me. Sure he is, Jack. And Mahatma Gandhi is sitting over in the corner right there. So Rabbitohs, he get the ball, and Josh Mann, gets slapped down 10 metres out here from his own line. Justin Sundo says, decent crowd, not 40k like a few years back, but still okay. Yeah, that's because the Dogs are in a bit of a situation, obviously. Ethan Rumble says, hey Blaze, he's coming down for Manly vs Titans game tomorrow afternoon. Unfortunately, I'm quite sick, man, so I'm still recovering right now. So I will not be down there tomorrow, no. And I probably won't go to the Cowboys game away next week either. So I'll stream the 2 games tomorrow, and I'll stream next week. I won't be going down to the game tomorrow, unfortunately. I had to cancel my trip. So my mate will still be going down, Antonio, and a couple of the boys will be going down, but not me, unfortunately, man. Which does suck. I would love to go down to Manly and see us slap you. Absolutely slap a Runo, the Manly Seagulls, but obviously it's not going to be happening here this week. But fit tackle with the Rabbitohs, they put this ball up in the air. Jack Vlogs is not kidding, he is. Well, tell him I said hello, and tell him that I said that, look, Mahatma Gandhi says hello to Callum Ponga. He says it. Hello, hey, Mahatma, calm down. You don't ask the signature just yet, brother. Hey, relax, mate. Relax, champione. Gee whiz. Mahatma Gandhi's starting to get a bit crazy in the corner there. Gee whiz. So second tackle here for the Doggies. They're 30 metres out here from their own line. Cody Walker with a nice little tackle there, and good run there by Brent Naden, who brings it out to the 35. Crazy New Zealand says, surely the Sharks beat the Storm. I cannot tell you. You've got the members' tips. Remember now. You can have a look at the members' tips. Left-hand side, here goes Marshall King. Good little run there. Sneaky still going, Marshall King. Oh, if you got the offload away, that would have been really nice. So left-hand side, Matty Burton puts that ball up in the air. Tough one here. Burton's got a good kick on him. Tough. The ball's going to bounce across the goal. Oh, the ball's bouncing. Oh, Robertson can get taken in goal here. They can get taken in goal. It's going to be a dropout. That is well done. No way. That's not, what? How is that a penalty to the Rabbitohs? What's wrong with this? Why was that a penalty to the Rabbitohs? He's trying to get back up here. The ball comes off the post there. Tough gets it. He goes down 1 metre out. He gets back up. I don't understand. how it's a penalty. What was the penalty for there? What was the penalty for the Rabbits there? Offside, apparently, Sundo says. Well, I didn't see the offside, so I could be wrong, baby. I could be wrong, but good kick. Brazy says, can you show us the game? Due to broadcasting restrictions, man, it's illegal for me to show the game. I am here at the moment, obviously. I am currently here. But no, I can't show you the game due to broadcasting restrictions, man. The best I can do, sit here, commentate the game and tell you what's going on, and then you can shoot through your questions and whatnot. But no, unfortunately, I don't want to get sued and copyright striked by the NRL. Third tackle here for the Rabbitohs at the halfway point, left-hand side, gives up to Murray. Good run there by Murray, brings it inside the 40. Feeling a bit of energy around this. Yes, Brazy, look behind Blaze. Exactly right. Watch the game behind me. Watch the game. Hey, Cameron, make another good run like that. Good on you, brother. Good on you, Cameron Murray. Good work, bro. So, fifth tackle here for the Rabbitohs. They're 25 metres out here from the Doggies line. They go right-hand side, Damien Cook. They put this ball up in the air through Ilias, I think it was. And, knock on from the Rabbitohs. No. Knock on downstairs. So the Doggies will get the ball here 10 metres out. Sachin Kell says, why is it a pen? Apparently it was offside. Speed says, how many games will we go to a Magic Round? I will vlog the Dragons versus Titans game, the Rabbitohs and Warriors game, and the Panthers and Storm game, all three on the Saturday. I will stream Friday and Sunday. It's too much for me to be vlogging all 8 games, but I will vlog 3 games on the Saturday when I'm there. So Josh had a car here for second tackle. He'll get monstered down, and he'll get taken down 22 metres out here from his own line. So at least I'll get 3 vlogs out that week, though. Jay Hayes says, wonder if Daz accidentally tipped the Rabbits. Oh, that Daz bloke. He's a shonga. Ant Splits, he says, Blaze, move your head, I want to see AJ. You can't see AJ, mate. You can't see him. He's down the other side of the field. He's over there, but you can't see him. He's too far. He's just too far. See? You can't see him because he's just simply too far right now. Good run there by Matty Duffy, who's starting off this game pretty strongly right now. Jack's vlog says, people are being mean and saying, brother, you got to ignore it, man. It's all about banter here on the channel, dude. So, people are obviously, talking shit. If you're with Kaylin, that's cool, bro. But, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, dude. People aren't going to believe you. And you just have fun watching the stream and chill out, man. But the fact of the matter is that this is a channel where we banter quite significantly. So, you're Jack's vlogs and you're a Knights fan, I'd assume. So I could banter your Knights if I wanted to. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, but I could do it. So third tackle here for the Rabbitohs. They are at the halfway point. They go out to the left-hand side here, and they'll get taken down to the 40. NRL Paradise 1908 says hello. Hello, Champione. Mike Knight has come on the Dog Fox. Well, I think the Dogs have started off this game the better. Burgess with a good run here, though. Fit tackle, 30 minutes out from the line. Still going here. Still going. What a monster. What a monster. So left-hand side now, fit tackle. Puts it up over the, Dufty's going to go down there. Well done for Dufty to not get back up there and then get dragged back on the in goal. Knight Jr. says, hello, Knight Jr. How we doing, champion? KD Gamer says, as a Doggies fan, how the Bulldogs playing so far? The better. Penalty, the Doggies too. Woo! Sneaky. The upset. Ooh, the sneaky upset here, baby. Also, massive disclaimer, if you are a headphone user, there is an absolute chance that today is not your day. Your ears might get blown out. Thank you much to Katie Gamer for subscribing. We are very loud, we get very crazy. I'm a Titans fan, but we still get crazy and passionate for every single game. So, just be careful, because I can go, woo, really quickly whenever I want, mate. I'm crazy, mate. I'm crazy. But yeah, the Doggies are doing pretty well, in my opinion, dude. You know, starting off the game well, and I was about to change my tip to the Doggies. I was going to do it, but I didn't get a time. So Dogs going to have the ball here, 45 metres out from their own line, and there's 2 balls on the field, so they'll change it. They'll get that off there, and they'll give this one off to Paul Vaughan, who'll get taken down at the 50. We want to see Josh Addo-Carr score his first pie today. He'll get his first meat pie. Eliza Flores is not the place to be too sensitive. Exactly right. You know, you don't want to be too sensitive here. You don't want to be, you don't want to be sensitive. That's what I'll say. We do have a lot of sensitive people who get involved in this channel. But left-hand side here, they get the offload away. Paul Vaughan, look at the big man go. Oh, what a run. 25 minutes out of the line. The Doggies are on the move. 30 minutes to go here. First half, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. Let's get it. Left-hand side for the Doggies. Oh, huge hit. And Luke Thompson will be inside the 20 now. David Travis says, keep up that positive Dogs talk. Well, they're coming left-hand side here. Burton. Oh, that was terrible from Burton. That was just terrible. So there's a knock on there from the Dogs, and that was terrible. Speedy says, did you play footy growing up? Yeah, mate, I was the best ever. I just said, you know what, I'm too good for this sport. I'm going to become a commentator instead. Rahul Samasi says, 20th anniversary of O2 Grand Final this Sunday. Who's your tip? Warriors Roosters. Yeah, I can't tell you my tip, Rahul. So basically, on this channel, I stream and create content literally every single day. So that pinned comment there, it's for members. It's only $5 membership for the month. And I got 7 from 8 last week, 8 from 8 the week before. I've been doing pretty well recently. Most people should have been, but I do usually pretty well with my tipping. So I kind of give back to the members by saying that. So I can't tell you who I believe is going to win, but I think it'll be a good game, though. But I do have an opinion on who will win. So third tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Damien Cook with a huge run and a dummy there. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant little scoot there from Damien Cook. That should be a 6 again here, and it will be 6 again. That's the right call from the referee there. Josh Jackson clearly goes over the top of him, pushes him down, and that will be 6 again. It's the first tackle of the Rabbitohs. Here comes a bit of movement. Here comes a bit of moving and grooving, baby. Whoa, bit of moving and grooving. 6 more again here. That's the right call again. They're not getting off him in time. Rabbitohs, left-hand side. Cody Walker gives it off, and the Rabbitohs will take him down 10 metres out from the line. Still, look at this dummy half speed. Knock on Cody Walker, though, and the Dogs are away. Oh, jeez. Dufty. He's at the 30. Oh. What a game right now. What a game. Boop, boop, boop. Let's get it. Doggies here, left-hand side of the 40. Look at this running. Oh, look at that going. Oh, jeez, that's sharp. It gets taken down. Oh, knock on from the Dogs, though. There was Jake Cavarillo who made a breakdown and got taken down. Now Campbell Graham will bring the sport to the 45. I can't even speak right now. It's just too hectic. Eliza Flawless said it's cute you still have feelings, but... Dude, I still get in my feelings sometimes. I do still sometimes get in my feelings. When the Titans get knocked out of the comp this year, I'll get in my feelings. I'll probably cry, but that's because I'm emotionally invested in sport. I've got a massive passion for the sport. And it is what it is. I just love it. I love this game. But for other people, if you get insulted by the way they speak about your team, then this is not the right channel to be at. I'm not going to tell you that a player is necessarily shithouse, but I will say that they should improve based on the comparisons of other players around them in the competition. They are still the best players in the country and arguably the world, but they still need to be compared to the other players in said competition. And that's why we do tier list rankings. Third tackle here for the Rabbitohs. They're 5 metres out here from the line. Burgess, get Damien Cook, right outside, Ilias, over the top, bad pass, and that will go over the dead ball line. I think this is off the Doggies, though. It will be South Sydney Bulls here, baby. KD Gamer says, I think Dufty should play instinctively more often. He does well when he does. Well, he's had a good start here today, Matty Dufty. He's had a good start here today. But that was a bad knock on from Cody Walker before, where obviously Avarillo picked it up. Oh, this is actually Dog's ball. This is actually Dog's ball. Wow, that's Dog's ball. I thought that was touched off the dog putting his hand up, but it wasn't. So that was just a bad pass. Oh, the offload's gone here. Marshall King's going to be away here. Marshall King, the Dogs are making some movement, baby. Woohoo! The Doggies are making a bit of movement and a bit of groove. Somebody says, as craptastic as some teams are, they can still put up a fight, though. Every team has put up a fight this year, man. Every single team has put up a fight this year. Doggies here, right-hand side. Luke Thompson now brings his ball out. Look at that run by the big fella, Lukey T. Third tackle now, 45 metres out, right-hand side. The Dogs on the inside. Dufty, he's having a start in this game, man. Dufty is having a good start in this game. Dogs, they're going to go left-hand side here. Marshall King gives it off here to Flanagan. It's going to be fifth tackle now, 15 metres out for the line. Here come the Doggies. That should be 6 again. That should be 6 again. That's going to be 6 again. Yep, good call. That's the right call there, referee. That's the right call. Dufty! Oh, 3 metres out here from the line. Here come the Dogs. Here come the Dogs. It's a penalty here, the Doggies. They could go over the 2 here. I don't think they will, though. This game is looking pretty hectic right now. If I'm the Dogs, I go for the try. I put the pressure on here. I keep up the intensity. I don't let the Rabbitohs get off here with a 2-point. Aussie Cricket says, you're behind. No, I'm not behind, mate. No, I am not behind. I might be behind to live TV on Channel 9 or whatever, but on Fox, I'm not. Blake Harler says, Dogs really are looking good. They just need to keep this up. Yeah, they are. So Doggies here, 5 minutes out of the line. 14 minutes gone here in this game. It's going to be Paul Vaughan. Gets it back to Marshall King, left-hand side. And Luke Thompson now. And he'll not too great of a run there. Second tackle, come on. Get this ball out to Josh Hadakar. We want to see a try for the big fella. We want to see a try for the big fella. Right-hand side. Here they go. There's a big chance here. Over the top. Chance here. Naden. Try time for the Doggies. Try time for the Doggies. Brent Naden. Try time for the Doggies. It's Brent Naden. The Doggies are rocking and the Doggies are rolling. 4-0 here to the Doggies. Early days. And Brent Naden will score the try there for the Canterbury Bulldogs. It'll be 4-0 here right in the wing, though. But look at this pass from Kyle Flanagan. This is why we've been calling for his name to be back in the team for a long time. That pass was Flanagan all day. How good was that, baby? Adam Ottaway says, good pass from Flanagan. Katie Gamer says, going to the Roosters vs Warriors game on Saturday. Brother's a Warriors supporter. I hope he'll enjoy the tickets as an Easter present. Mate, that'll be a good one, man. That'll be a good one. I'm not going to tell you my tip. I can't tell you my tip. You have to be a member for that one. But it'll be a good game. Be a good game. Who cares what you think says the game's on Channel 9? Well, yeah, you guys will be about 20 to 30 seconds in front of me. But that's fine because the stream is about 10 seconds in behind where I'm actually at. So, yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. First blood Doggies, the Sebastian, the Grammar says. The Sebastian, the Grammar. 16 minutes gone here, guys. What a game we might be onto here. Aussie Cricket said, I tipped the Rabbits. I better quickly change my tip. Well, you can't. You cannot do that, Mr. Aussie Cricket. You cannot do that, Champione. It's not possible. I tried to take the change and tip of the Doggies before the game. I couldn't do it. So just, you cannot change your tip now, man. No. Rory says, I was on Channel 9 about telling the TV. Yeah, check the TV on. Obviously, use me as a commentator because I'm obviously the best commentator in the damn well business, and you know it. But still watch the game still. Katie Gamer says, Flanagan's starting to play better. Think he did at the Roosters, getting solid glimpses now. I thought Flanagan's best days were at the Sharkies. No, not the Sharkies. No, they were at the Roosters. No, the best days were at the Roosters, but he was still pretty good at the Sharkies. He was. Tommy says, Jars at the game. Yeah, Jars will be at the game. Daz mates at the game. Doggies legends right there. 2 Doggies legends. And Flanagan is another Doggies legend. Hits the conversion from the side. And he says, hey, listen here, Mudabishers. We are on top 6-0. And you're going to chase us down now, big boy. The Speedster says, everyone's going crazy. Like, chill, it's one try. No, Speedster. I will go crazy for every single try because I am a crazy man. I'm a crazy man who loves his sport. And I'm telling you right now, I will celebrate every single damn well try because it's the Dogs, man. Let them have their fun, dude. You negative Nancy. Let the Dogs fans have their goddamn fun. Their team's been dog shit for literal years, and you're saying calm down, it's only one try? Absolutely goddamn not. This was the Titans in 2019. I'm celebrating this like it's the end of 1999. We're going in 2000, Y2K. Yeah, what are you talking about, man? My team's dog shit. I am celebrating every single damn well try like it's the end of the world. What are you talking about? Sachin Kelson says Dogs applying pressure early. Mate, they're going well. They are going well. Second tackle here for the Doggies. They're 22 minutes out from their own line. Rue says everyone would be going crazy if this was a grand final. If it was one try. Yeah, but it's not a grand final. That doesn't make sense. But what I said makes sense. Your team's been bad for years. I'll take being up 6-0 against the Rabbitohs. They were in the grand final last year. I know they're not the same team, but it doesn't matter to Doggies fans. Forward tackle here, right-hand side, they give it up to Duffy. Duffy's been good. He's still going here. Duffy's away. He could get the offload away. Oh, he could have had the offload there. I don't know why he didn't pass that ball. Duffy's been phenomenal so far. So Dogs here put that ball up. Josh Addo-Carr chasing it through. Hard kick here for the Rabbits. Hard kick. Man, Saw with a good catch, though. You got to really congratulate him on that catch. And the Rabbitohs will get taken down here at the 20. Justin Sundo says Jas was meant to be in Vietnam, but cancelled his flights last minute because it wasn't confirmed if he could attend the Sydney FC Champions League games. Why not? Why can't he go to those games? In Vietnam, he can go visit my dad, who's over there right now. Katie Gamer says, wish we still had Adam Elliott. Shame we lost him to the Raiders. Well, the Raiders obviously doing really well with him right now. Oh, knock on here from Jai Arrow, and the Doggies will get the ball here at the halfway point. Ooh. Blake Hart has got to love to see the Dogs put a good play together. And at Splits, he says he lost Gal his last game because of his kicking. Who? I wish Hines could kick those. Oh, what? Kyle Flanagan and Splitsy. Wasn't Gal's last game in the finals, though? Wasn't that the game after we saw him kick the field goal against the Tigers at Leichhardt? I was at that game. Wasn't that his last year? 2018, 19, 28? What was the year that he kicked the field goal to get the Sharks over the Tigers into the top 8? I can't remember. I think it was 2019, wasn't it? Was that his last year? So it doesn't really matter about that last game because they got into the finals based on his field goal. So left-hand side here, and Luke Thompson, 40 metres out, second tackle. KD Gamer says, here the Doggies are chasing Munster. You wish, KD Gamer. You wish, butter. You wish you have the salary cap for Munster, big fella. Dogs here, they're away. Marshall King. Woo! 15-metre gain there, 25 metres out of the line. Marshall King's going to roll it back. Flano, here we go. Duffy underneath there to, I can't even see who that is. Braden Burns, Tavita Pungai Jr. at dummy, gives it off to Duffy, Marshall King, here we go, Chancy, for Addo-Carr, no, the pass goes behind Addo-Carr, otherwise that was a try. Oh no, Addo-Carr's still going here, he's running himself, Addo-Carr, he's running himself, look at him go, he's still going here, Addo-Carr, he'll get taken down to 20 for tackle. Oh, damn it, man, you wisher, Katie Gamer, you're the biggest wisher ever to see wisher. Flanagan puts that ball up in the air, here come the Dogs, oh, knock on Rabbits. It is a knock on Rabbits, yeah? Knock on Rabbitohs. The Dogs are coming, baby. The Bulldogs are coming. The Bulldogs are coming. The Bulldogs, they're coming. Here we go. Mike Knight says, good start. Alex says, of course he kicks a field goal against the Tigers. Of course he does. The Tigers have a really good record at Leichhardt as they're playing for a top 8 spot. Just go and have a look at 2016 against the Titans. They played the Raiders and got beaten by 50, and then the Titans got into the 8. And then 2019, they played the Sharks. Whoever won that game made the 8. And then Paul Gallen kicks a field goal. Unbelievable. So Tavita Pungai Jr. here gets it off to Braden Burns. Burns! Oh! Held up. Held up. I'll be held up here, guys. No, don't even check it, referees. Held up. Oh. No point, referee. No point, referee. You don't need to be called. He's confident he scored here. I don't believe he has. He's very confident he scored there, but I don't think he has. Now, we're all rooting for the Dogs in this blitzing, not because I hate the Rabbitohs, but because I don't even hate the Rabbitohs, just because I would love to see the Doggies get a big result. We haven't seen a big upset this season so far. He goes over. Nah, he doesn't get that. Nah, it's held up. Nah, it's going to be held up there, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be held up there, ladies and gentlemen. No try. Told you there was no tries there. Katie Gamer, so I think the main thing that might let the Doggies down is match fitness, but otherwise we should play decently today. Yeah? This is held up here, though, guys. It's pretty obvious. There's not going to be anything that shows it. There's not going to be anything that shows it here. It's going to be held up here. And I think he was held up anyway. Spacer says, Dogs sell Duffy, Averillo, Burton, Naden, Pangai, and Flanagan, and they might be able to afford Cam. Yeah, get rid of their entire team, and they might be able to afford him. Jay says, Oddie Cricket, no one likes liars, especially if Don Bradman is your 10th cousin. Oh no, what's Aussie Cricket said? What have I said I haven't tipped yet? It was all a lie. Well, you are a muppet, that's what I would say. You are a dirty, filthy little muppet. So, second tackle now, 10 metres out here from the line. 20 minutes gone here, guys. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button if you're able to resubscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate it. Obviously, it helps a great deal. Every single thumbs up and every single subscribe really does help the channel. And obviously, don't forget, BKRsport USA will be there for the Plains tomorrow. It's going to be massive. Left-hand side here for the Doggies. They give it off to Marshall King. Here we go. Gives it off to Luke Thompson. That's a great run there by Luke Thompson. Second tackle, 3 metres out. That was a great, great run there. That's a great run. Right-hand side, Flanagan. Josh Jackson. What a dumb pass from Josh Jackson. No, it's going to be a knock-on here, lads. No, just terrible. Just terrible. Night Junior says, Bulldogs have 61% possession. Yeah, but this is why you don't have a lock as your dummy half. Or this is why you lock. Wow, that was bad. He wasn't actually in the dummy half, but that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Katie Games' Rabbitohs look a little offside. Nah, they're not offside, man. But that's a terrible pass there. That really does help out the opposition. It helps out the opposition. You don't want that. Rob, again, bonus. Can we get some tries? Rob is on the over, and XO Hello is a great person. Thank you much for subscribing. But yeah, Rob, I don't know. It's been a hectic game, but the Dogs are the ones in possession, so it's very difficult to see. Obviously, the Doggies dominating on a scoring front. They're going to more likely go to like a 12 or 16, and then literally just try and hold out with the win. Thanks, Rob, for subscribing, by the way. But Sebastian Graham just dropped the link to the BKRsport USA channel. Obviously, we were there for the Cubbies game this morning. We'll be there for 2 playing games tomorrow, which should be very exciting before we do both Titans, Manly, and Storm Sharks here on this channel. So, third tackle of the Rabbitohs, Cameron Murray. Good run. Very good run there by Cameron Murray. He'll be at the 50, 4th tackle now. But yeah, when the team who is not so great is the one in the advantage with all the possession, you're not going to see many points scored, man. And right now, the Dogs have had all the possession in this game. 5th tackle now, the Rabbitohs, 35 metres out. Left-hand side, Damien Cook gets it off to Cody Walker. You cannot complain with what you cannot complain with what, oh, that's not back. That's gone back. Oh, I thought they went backward there from the Dogs, unless I'm wrong here. Thank you much to Zucchini, 214 for subscribing. Thank you very much. Justin Barton says, Murray, pound for pound, goes all day. He's made him something different. Absolutely. Oh, no, it is a knock-on. No, it is definitely a knock-on. No, it's definitely a knock-on. So, Rabbitohs here have an opportunity to come right back and ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Oh, no, I've got to listen to Blocker Roach. I just realised he's the one on commentary today on Fox. Oh, man. But Murray, I nearly would say Murray's my favourite lock in the competition, Justin. I'd say Cameron Murray is my favourite lock in the competition to watch. I know there is, geez, I can't even think of the name, so I know there's Tino, obviously, that I love. I know, oh, Rabbitohs score, oh, no, great tie, saving tackle there by Jake Averillo, last-ditch tackle, unbelievable. Cody Walker still running around here, gets the ball to Damien Cook, 10 metres out, they're going to go to Jai Arrow, 6 again here for the Rabbitohs, 3 metres out of the line. It's raining subscribers, we're going to hit 40 million in no time. Now, we're going to hit 30 million before the end of the night at this rate. Rabbitohs here, Mr. Beast, we're coming for you. Rabbitohs taken down, 7 metres short here, the line, 16 and a half minutes to go here, first half. Where's Damien Cook going to be going here? That tackle from Jake Averillo was just superb. Right-hand side, Jai Arrow, he rolls around and he'll get taken down 3 metres short here for the line. Can the Rabbitohs hit back? They haven't looked likely all day today, but if they get their opportunity right now, they're going to pounce as quick as they possibly can. Bad pass goes to ground, and the ball is now third tackle, 11 metres out. They've lost 6 metres on this set so far. Right-hand side, taken down 3 metres short of the line. 4th tackle now here for the Rabbitohs. They're going to go out to the right-hand side here. Damien Cook, he's shaping up. Gives up to Murray. Murray to Ilias. Ilias over the top to Campbell Graham. Graham, right-hand side, Mansell. Try time. Try time for Mansell. 6-4. No try, he's saying. There might be an obstruction here from Koloamatangi. Might be an obstruction here from Koloamatangi here. So they go right-hand side. Ilias now gets the ball. So they play it through Koloamatangi running through obstruction. Yep, absolutely. It's easy obstruction. There's no try. No way. This is a blatant obstruction from Koloamatangi. This obstruction is dead set blatant. This is terrible. That is a shocking obstruction from Koloamatangi. That is just simply shocking. So no try there. Say 6-0. The Dogs get a penalty. That is a horrible obstruction. That is horrible. Rossi 5 says both the Bulldogs teams doing well early. Western Bulldogs are 20-0 up on North. 7 minutes gone in the first. Yeah, but that's because North are North, and the Dogs, they need a win right now to get themselves back in the race. Sasha Girl says, clear as day obstruction. That was a horrible obstruction. Sammy says, obstruction, how unlucky, but quite obvious. That's not unlucky. That was just bad. That was just bad offense there from Kolomatangi. But 16 minutes to go here of the first half. Gee whiz, son. Gee whiz. The Dogs hit the penalty. Joshua Price, subscribe. Thank you very much, champion. Thank you very much, big fella. Panthers Broncos tonight too, guys. Do not forget, I will be shooting Panthers Broncos at 7:30 p.m. It will be when I'm on. Rossi says, yeah, it was just updating you on the scores. No, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I think the Doggies will win that game by literally 100. Literally 100. So second tackle now for the Dogs at the halfway point. Good run there. Right-hand side gives it off to Maxi King, my boy. My boy, Maxi King. I love the growth this man's had. Obviously, I've supported him all the way from his Titans days. I knew him and his family at the Gold Coast. And just so appreciative of how far Maxi King has come. Matt Burton knocks the ball on. But Matty Burton knocks the ball on there. God says, well, this isn't the scoreline I expected. Yeah, but it's the scoreline you're getting here, God. I know it's Good Friday, but unfortunately, God, your Rabbitohs not looking great. Your Rabbitohs are not looking great here, God. Oh, dear me. But then again, as God, you love everyone the same. So you should also be a bit of a happy man for the Doggies right now, God. What say? What say, champion? Huh? What say? Last 10 minutes completion is 3 from 6 for the Rabbitohs, 3 from 4 for the Doggies. Last 10 minutes completion rate, 50% for the Rabbitohs, 60% for the Dogs. Oh, wow, gee mama. Alex says, I was meant to watch the game with Max King, but he is playing. What? 4 passes for the Rabbitohs there. Whoa, dangerous. Blake asks, Max King has been great this year. Yeah, he has been great this year, man. Like I said, you know. He's also always supporting my content too. He's always watching, he's following me on Instagram, watching my stuff, and I just really appreciate the growth that Maxi King has had over the years. Rossi 5 says, the last time the Dogs won 167-39 against North, so probably the right prediction. Mate, it's the spot-on prediction there. All right, so Rabbitohs here, 35 metres out. Oh, James Hooper's talking on the sideline. Here we go. What's he got to say? So 28 metres from the line here. Damien Cook's going to go right-hand side to Cameron Murray, and they're just going to run this one up through Liam Knight, who's going to be 18 metres out here. Sorry, Liam Knight. I am still sick, guys, so do forgive me if I mess up a little bit. And that's going to be a penalty here for the Rabbitohs, and he's off for 10. Who's off for 10? Marshall King. Marshall King is off for 10 minutes. Oh, no, Doggies. No, Doggies. You stupid. You stupid doggy. No. Thank you very much to Matthew Curtis for subscribing. You stupid, man. You're stupid. That's the sin bin. He's a goner. He is a goner. So, Rabbitohs, 15 minutes out. They've got the extra man for the next 10 minutes here. 3 minutes to go the first half is when the Dogs will get their full 13 back on the field. Damien Cook here, right-hand side. The Rabbitohs have no excuses now. The Rabbitohs have no excuses not to score here. Oh! It rolls around. Taken down, second tackle. No Aussie cricket. Not bad call by the referee. The Dogs have been giving way too many penalties away. And arguably... Oh! Chance! Rabbitohs! Oh, they're going to be held up here over the line. Third tackle leaves the Rabbitohs 1 metre out. The Doggies lead 6-0 though. Damien Cook goes out. Cody Walker. Oh! Interception! Oh! Naden nearly just picked that off. Oh, the Rabbitohs are going to score. Oh, the Rabbitohs are going to score. That's so unlucky for the Dogs. That's so unlucky. That's so undeserved for the Dogs. That's so undeserved. The Rabbitohs are going to score there. Honestly, you wouldn't even celebrate that if you're a Rabbitohs fan. That's so unlucky. The Dogs had a try there. Unfortunately, Naden was kind of... I don't think he was held back here by the Rabbitohs, but as he goes for the intercept here, he kind of gets held up there by the Rabbitohs, and unfortunately, yeah, the Rabbitohs get the ball there, and the Dogs just overplayed their hand. So try there for the Rabbitohs, but that's very unfortunate. Undeserved there for the Doggies, unfortunately. Saturn Girl says, easiest try you'll see besides the Cody Nicarima try. No, the Cody Nicarima try was way easier than this, and last night's try for the Raiders against the Cowboys was also just as easy. But Alex Johnson's try streak versus the Bulldogs, 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021, 2021, and 2022. He scores all the time against the Doggies. If he didn't run into Tough, he would have been away. Yeah, Brenton Naden would have been away there. Would have been 12-0 to the Dogs, but obviously he did run into Tough, and that's the risk you take. But unfortunately there for the Doggies. Dave says, no way, mate. Please explain why sin bin. Too many penalties, and also he was holding up the play. Thank you much to Bizzle for subscribing to BKRsport. Appreciate you, dude. He was holding up the play there, so he was deliberately getting himself involved in that tackle to slow it down. That's so unlucky there for Naden. It is. Yanni Member says, hello, Yanni. Jay Hayes' last week's try against the Cowboys set the cake. Oh, no, Cody Nicarima's try. You watched it, did you, Jay? You watched it, did you? Now you understand. Oh, maybe no try. They may be saying held back here. I think they may be looking at this contest with Naden and... So they hang on a second here, ladies and gentlemen. After the Bulldogs knock on, whether it touches a South Sydney player and is picked up by a player in an offside position, maybe. All right, so no, it's not going to be the penalty there for what I was saying, but there could be an offside here. So Naden touches the ball there. If Taff touches this, there's going to be a no try, apparently. What? Wait, what? Yeah. Why is this offside against Naden, against Blake Tuff, though? Oh, no, Blake Tuff doesn't touch it. But why are we saying Blake Tuff is offside? Oh, it's offside against Cody Walker. Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He kicked it with his foot, and that's going to be offside against Cody Walker. I've just clicked. So Blake Tuff has unfortunately kicked this ball with his foot, which is then picked up by Cody Walker, who's in front of him. No try. No, well, he's clearly offside. What are you talking about? You need to see where his feet are. Cody Walker is well offside here. What are you talking about, bro? He's clearly in front of him. What is the bunker talking about? Yeah, he fails to get feet behind. Cool, that's great. We also could see that a mile away. So there's going to be a push here on Blake Tuff. So he'll take the points off the ball, but the Rabbitohs will get the ball here. So it will be a no try, but the Rabbitohs will get the ball. There was a knock on earlier for the Dogs, so you'd go back and give the no advantage for that anyway. So it's going to be no try here. The Dogs will stay leading 6-0, but the Rabbitohs will get the ball back here. So that is a no try there. So 11 minutes to go here the first half. No try against the Rabbitohs, but it will be a penalty here for the Rabbitohs. Jay Hayes says, Dasby a happy chappy at the moment. If the Dogs win this game, guys, the Tigers have won the wooden spoon. If the Dogs win this game, the Tigers have officially won the wooden spoon in round 5. In round 6. What are we in round now? What round are we in now? We're in round 6. So if the Dogs win this, guys, Alex, your Tigers, unlucky, man. Unlucky. Sachin Gill says, 2 disallowed tries for the Bunnies. Yeah, absolutely. Yanni Mavita says, the Dogs have been good so far, but this will be a test for them. Yeah, down a man still. Still got 9 minutes left for this man in the bin, by the way. So Damien Cook gets his ball off here, and it's going to be Rabbitohs 15 minutes out even the line. I don't know who that is. Sele apparently looks maybe a bit of possibility. Second tackle now. Hold him out. Come on, Justin Sundo says. Damien Cook, left hand side, Cody Walker. Oh, not enough there. No, it was good defense there from the Dogs to hold him down. He's still going here, though. He's still going now. He'll get taken down 5 minutes out. Third tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Right hand side, Damien Cook. Short ball. Oh, unbelievable tackle there from Josh Jackson. That is a really superb tackle from Josh Jackson. They've got numbers out on the right hand side. The Rabbitohs, though. Rabbitohs here. Kicks it through. Duffy's back there. Well done, Duffy. Well done, Duffy. That's good defense there from Duffy. He doesn't usually have great defense, but that was good defense. Extra says, Bunnies have lost so many good players, you can't lie. It doesn't matter, bro. You're putting the best team out there you possibly can. That's the fault of your own club. You can't be blaming the loss of players to other clubs or anyone but your own team. So you can't be using that as an excuse. You know, Latrell Mitchell's a big loss there, but with that being said, like, you still got Blake Tuff, who you guys were backing in last year. You cannot be using that as an excuse right now. You've pretty much got a full team out there besides Latrell. And you're playing the Doggies right now. They're down a man, and right now they're giving it a good go against you. I don't know how much of an excuse the Rabbitohs have right now at all. There is no excuses here for the Rabbitohs, in my personal opinion. Vaughan goes off for Maxi King, by the way. Actually, it's been a while. I don't know why that just came up then. So first tackle here for the Rabbitohs. They're going to be 20 minutes out on the line. Second tackle now. They're 15 minutes out. They have to score here. They have to score here. Sammy Sue says, no one of the Doggies don't want a spoon with all to play for and win. Well, there's a long way to go in the season. I'm just saying that Tigers have effectively won the wooden spoon if the Dogs win this game. So 10 minutes to go. Hit the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Damien Cook. Try time. Damien Cook. Try time, Damien Cook. Down. That's a nice little scoot there from Damien. He's an unbelievable hooker, that bloke. Cookie is an unbelievable hooker. He's an unbelievable hooker, that bloke. And he just sneaks underneath there, puts the ball over the line, and it will be try time there for the Rabbitohs. So it'll be 6-6 here because it's right underneath the post. Half God, half ape says Dogs are playing good. They are playing good, but unfortunately they're going to be under a lot of stress here for this next 7 minutes with that man in the bin. Gregory Johnson, South shouldn't revolve around Latrell. Bingo. And it's says, how does Crazy New Zealand already have a one month badge when he got it today? So Crazy New Zealand has been a member before, so he's just reinstated his membership. Young Maverick says, Dogs very unlucky here. Yeah, look, very unlucky. But I agree with the sim bin because I thought there was enough penalties from the Doggies, and I believe he was deliberately trying to slow the game down. Aussie Cricket says they can't even last another 10 minutes. What? You can't be having a go at the Doggies in this game. Anyone having a go at the Doggies in this game just doesn't get how good they've been. They've been very good here, and they just withheld for 3-4 minutes there of Rabbitohs just pumping the line. Don't know why the time is off right now. No, they put the time back on. But they've just withheld for a decent amount, man. You can't be having a crack here at the Dogs at all. Third time's the charm, the Rabbitohs. They do get it. Anspert says, okay. Yarny Maverick says, Latrell should move back in the centres when he gets back. I believe he's the best centre in the game. But the money that he's on doesn't warrant centre. So, there's a problem. And try time converted. So it'll be 6-6 here with 9 minutes to go of the first half. Like I say, guys, thumbs up, subscribe. And do not forget, if you love your NBA, your baseball, or your NFL, even your ice hockey, get across to BKRsport USA right damn well now. We streamed this morning the Cubbies game against the Rockies, and we got a nice little win there. Chicago, go Cubs, go, baby. Go Cubs, go. Who cares what you think? Says Dogs pretty likely to be 6-6 though. Why? The Dogs scored a fair try, and the Rabbitohs were offside through Cody Walker by about 5 metres. So why are the Dogs lucky to be 6-6? Why? Their defence has been good. Why have the Dogs been lucky? Tell me. I want you to explain this to me. How have the Dogs been lucky in this game? It doesn't make sense what people's notion is here. 5.5 minutes to go here of the sim bin for Marshall King, by the way. But yeah, that link to Justin Sunday just dropped his BKRsport USA. Gregory Johns says when the Dogs click, they'll be a very potent team. It's still a few years away for me, in my opinion. But yes, once Trent Barrett's gone. Roo says, I think it's going to be a close game. Well, we've been saying that since before the game started, but welcome to the party. So third tackle here with the Rabbitohs, 43 metres out here from their own line. But I'm still trying to figure out how they've been lucky here, the Dogs. Oh, Rabbitohs are away here, and this is what's going to happen when you don't have the players. And Damien Cook again, second try. It's going to be 12-6 here. Oh, so unlucky. Now this is unlucky for the Dogs because they don't deserve to be down 12-6 right now. They don't deserve to be down 12-6 right now. But that's what happens when you go down a man. That's what happens when you go down a man. Damn it. There you go. There goes the Doggies. They were up 6-0, and the Rabbitohs go bang, bang real quick, and it is now going to be a 12-6 game. And Damien Cook with 2 tries here. Damien Cook with 2 cheeky little tries brings the game back in the lead there for the Rabbitohs. It's not game over just yet, but the Dogs have to withhold for the next 5 minutes. They have to withhold for the next 5 minutes really, really strongly. Tommy says the 18th NRL team should be named Prison Showerheads with Matt Lodge and Dylan Walker as their star players. You are something, mate. You are something. Damien Cook has been unreal today. Alex, is this the most undeserving lead and it just has to be my least favourite team? Well, there you go. But it is undeserving of a lead. It really is undeserving of a lead, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. This is the game rugby league. Unfortunately, the Doggies go down a man and they lose 2 quick tries there. Game's not over by any means. But that sim bin for Marshall King really did obviously affect them. But the Rabbitohs have been terrible here. And Rabbitohs, you'll take the 2 points if you get the win here. If you get the win, because it's still close with 7 minutes to go first half. But this isn't a game that any Rabbitohs fan would be talking shit about right now. Memphis says, I always thought Cook was underrated. What a great hooker. Underrated? He's New South Wales and Australia, bro. What? Sorry? What do you mean Cook's underrated? He's a New South Wales and Australian hooker. What are you talking about? You can't be underrated and be New South Wales and Australian hooker. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Satan Girl says, feel for the Dogs shouldn't be down. Absolutely. No. Medvedev, bro, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. Damien Cook is not underrated, mate. Damien Cook is not underrated. He is the Australian hooker. You muppet. What are you talking about? He's underrated, dude. Everyone in the chat is clowning on you. What do you mean? He just doubled down on his comment by saying, nah, he's underrated. Nah, you're an idiot, bro. He's not underrated at all. Everyone knows he's one of the best hookers in the game, if not the best hooker in the game. I personally have Harry Grant above him, but what are you talking about? Nah, he's underrated. Like, bro, your best choice of action then would have been to say, oh, I just didn't realise. Not to double down on it and say, nah, he's underrated, because you are literally officially wrong. He plays for Australia and the New South Wales hooker. I don't know if you... He's questioning. He's literally saying he's highly rated with a question mark. Bro, are you ridiculously stupid? Bruh, the guy plays for Australia as the starting hooker. What are you talking about, dude? Well, I can't believe you're tripling down on this. I can't believe you're tripling down on it. Damien Cook is the Australian hooker. The best team in the world, and New South Wales. The best team in Origin right now. Their hooker. What do you mean? Is he rated? Bro, are you ridiculous or what? Have you been drinking? I know it's a Friday, and I know it's Good Friday, but have you been drinking today, Medvedev? Left-hand side of the Rabbitohs will be taken down, fit tackle, 30 metres out from the line. Penalty here, and the Rabbitohs are just slapping right now. Cosmo says, why was it okay for Taff to push Naden off the ball when he went for the intercept? This game makes no sense. Oh, Cosmo, come on. You can't be blaming that. No way. There's no way. Blake Taff, there's no way you can say that should have been a penalty there. No way. I know you want the Rabbitohs to do well. I know you're obviously a Rabbitohs fan. But as a non-biased person who kind of wants the Dogs to win as well because they're an underdog, I'm a Titans fan, man. This game has nothing to do with us. And honestly, I'd probably rather the Rabbitohs win. Actually, no, I'd probably rather the Doggies win to keep us in line with the Rabbitohs. But overall, man, that's not a penalty, and that is the absolute right call to play on there. Damien Cook, left-hand side, 6 again here. Jeez, the Rabbitohs are going to score another one here, unfortunately. They're going to score another one here. Memphis says, I don't drink alcohol, I need to look after my body. Well, you're obviously not looking after your brain, because if you think that Damien Cook is underrated and are willing to triple down on that statement after I've told you multiple times, like, I wouldn't even respond about this, but the fact that you said, nah, he's underrated, as if like, no, I'm wrong, he's underrated, I think you are absolutely ridiculous to double down, to pretend that I'm wrong, that Damien Cook is underrated. Damien Cook is well and truly rated. He's the Australian and New South Wales hooker, mate. There is a knockout here, and the Dogs are going to lose a player, and Josh Jackson's bleeding heavily. Like, bro, I'm sorry to give you a slap up here, but don't be denying something that I say if it's literally fact. Like it's literally fact, big fella. Alex says he's a drunk Russian tennis player. Don't go too hard on him. Anyway, we'll let him go. All right, so that's going to be a bad heat clash there, and the Dogs have a player out. Is this Siamana Fungi? 5 minutes to go here. Sachin Cullen says Josh Jackson's pouring blood. He is, yeah. Where's my water? I think my water's outside. Damn it. At halftime, I'm going to go grab my water. Yanni Bennett says Brandon Smith, in my opinion, is the best hooker in the game, but Cook is probably rated. Nah, Harry Grant's better. Harry Grant's the number 1 hooker in the game. In my personal opinion, anyway. But that's opinion. That is literal opinion there. It comes down to Cook or Grant. I'm sorry, Brandon Smith is not the number 1 hooker in the game. But it comes down to Cook and Grant. And Split says, Medvedev, don't say it doesn't end well. I would know. Jerome says 5 minutes without water. Damn, I know. Well, I've been going for 35 minutes straight. Well, I did stream this morning too, but I'm quite sick. That's why I'm not going down to Manly this week for the Titans game. Otherwise, I'd be going. That's why, 5 minutes without water is going to be tough. Come says, Blaze needs a slab of Coke, no sugar. Well, the thing is, our boy trucking down under, he donated this morning, but I wasn't able to go down the road, so... I wasn't able to go down the road, but I will be getting it for tomorrow's streams. We've got probably 4 streams tomorrow. 2 NBA play-ins over on BKRsport USA, which is... What are the 2 playing games? We're waiting here for the injury, by the way, guys. The 2 playing games. So, Atlanta Hawks versus the Cavaliers and the Pelicans and the Clippers. So, they're the 2 games tomorrow. We'll stream those on BKRsport USA before we stream Titans Manly. And then Sharks Storm. Should be a big day tomorrow. Water is underrated. Water is underrated, Jay Hayes. Water is underrated. You're absolutely spot on there, Giambiano. You're spot on there. Mate. Eliza Floor says, water holds so much weight, yet it's held up to nothing. Jeez, this chat's just taken over, the bloody water. The water's taken over. 51-6 at quarter time in North versus Dogs. Ouch. Ouch, North. Ouch. Ouch. That's wild. You should never be giving up 50 in a quarter at any stage. That on average is 200 a game. So I remember when Geelong hit 224. I think that's the highest score they've ever got. That was a while ago now, though. Bradley Lloyd says, all right, from Manchester. Red Devils fan here. All right, troll. Boxstar says, wild hit. Gregory John says, anyone else hearing rumours Sam Verrills might be headed to Panthers? Well, maybe, because Apicottostow isn't getting any younger, big fella. You know, he's not getting any younger. So, it wouldn't be a crazy suggestion. But with that being said, I think the Panthers would probably go for a little bit bigger. I think Verrills is okay, but I don't think he's anything crazy. Obviously, they can't get Brandon Smith because he's gone to the Roosters next year. And there's no one else really. Harry Grant, there's no way the Storm would ever let that go. All right, so the injury's done now, guys. First tackle here, the Rabbitohs. They're 5 metres out. They're probably going to score pretty much immediately here. Sele will be taken down 2 metres out from the line. So Damien Cook now, right-hand side, gives it off. Good tackle here on Liam Knight by the number 17 for the Dogs. No idea who that is, though. So Rabbitohs here, 3 metres out here from the line. You bandwagon and bish, Blitzy. You bandwagon, man. Left-hand side for the door. I told you, easy. And that's what happens when you go down a man. They went down a man, and they conceded 3 tries in 10 minutes. They went down a man and conceded 3 tries in 10 minutes, and now the Rabbitohs game is over and done with. This is what happens. This is what happens when you get the sin bin. You just can't win when you get a sin bin like that. And this is undeserved. I don't think so now. That try doesn't make it undeserved. It was undeserved for a little bit, but now this is deserved at this point. At this point, it gets deserved. They've given up 3 tries in the space of 10 minutes here because of that sin bin. And the Rabbitohs, too easy, man. Too easy with 4 minutes to go here in the game. Oh, first half, sorry. Extra Fin says, what do you think of Reece Walsh? Just want to know your opinion. I like Reece Walsh, man, but I think his defence is pretty shocking. I think he's very small. I think that there is... I think that there is a lot of issues with Reece Walsh, but I do think that he can be electric on his day. Hasn't really had a good season so far, though, in my personal opinion. Hasn't had a great season so far, in my opinion. So Johnson scored another try, by the way, so that's 2 tries. He is the second highest try scorer at Accor Stadium behind Merritt. So if he scores 3 more tries today, if he gets a fifer, then I tell you what, he is the highest scorer in the history of Accor Stadium. Eliza Flores says you'll be banned from the wagon if they don't. What wagon are we doing? What? Where's the wagon? What's happening? What wagon? Dave Chase has put a fork in me. I'm done, mate. Yeah, the fork probably should be... fork is ready to rock and roll here, but Blake Tough, it's only 10 points here, man. You know, the game's not over here just yet. Relax. Relax. Rob Gambone says this rugby clock is an absolute mess. How so? There's 3 minutes to go here. It says 4 there, but now it's 3. How so? We go to the 40-minute mark. Like, what do you mean it's an absolute mess? Who's the Titans hooker, Blaze? Aaron Clark. Rossi 5 says my 24-16 prediction isn't looking great. Not looking great. But Blake Tough here will make the kick. Well done. 12-point game here. 18-6 to the Rabbitohs. It was undeserved until they started hitting 3 tries in a row. Rusty 5 says my... Oh, that's right. Daz having an aneurysm. Daz is absolutely having an aneurysm right now. Sebastian Grumman says, murdered them in 8 minutes. Bloody hell, Marshall King. Yep, you got to blame Marshall King for this one, Doggies fans. You got to blame the old Marshall King. So 18-6 here with 3 minutes to go here of the game. Not the game, the first half, Doggies fans. You've still got 40 more minutes to go of this torture. Yanameva says, Dogs have to get to half-time. Yeah, they do. They can't run a try, but they've got their full 13 back on the field now. So Marshall King has come back out on the field, and he's going to have to score a try to really bring them and get something going here. Jay has no flares this week. Well, after what happened at the Sydney Easter show last week, I don't think we're going to be seeing people risking it for the biscuit around now, because that was obviously a very serious situation. Second tackle here for Kolomatangi. Third tackle, 35 minutes out. Rossi 5 says, Dogs fans wish it was the end of the game. Yeah, Dogs fans wish it was the end of the season, mate. Rabbitohs taken down at the 50-metre line now, 4th tackle. Craig Howard says, how is Phil Gould allowed to commentate a Bulldogs game when he works for them? Because he's commentating. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's not like he's doing an official position. Like, you're allowed to commentate the team. It's just like Mal Meninga works for the Titans, but he still, gets around the Raiders. Like... Luke Burt works for the Titans, but he'd still get around the Eels. I don't really know. It's a commentary gig. Like, if you don't think that he's giving you the correct opinion, then that's fine. He might not be giving you the correct opinion in your mind. But I don't really understand why there's such a problem. That's going to be a penalty here. The Doggies, if they can score a try here before halftime, that'd be pretty impressive. That'd be impressive here. They get a late chance here. This is the first time they've touched the ball in about 15 minutes. Mr. Lockman says, Rabbitohs looking better after scrappy 30 minutes. Yeah, but that was because they went against a team that came last year with a man down. So any team would have killed the Dogs in that situation. So the Dogs with... Oh, it's a penalty again. That's another penalty. Honestly, you'd argue a sin bin here against the Rabbitohs. That's multiple penalties in a row. You maybe give them one more chance here. A minute to go. If I'm the Dogs, I'll kick this ball out quickly here. Jerome says, BKR, do you get more streams on American sports? My first ever game today was on BKRsport USA, mate. The link that Justin Sunderland just dropped. And we did the Cubs game. It was good. I don't expect many viewers at the moment, but we will grow. I think we'll grow pretty quickly there on BKRsport USA. So it's going to be first tackle here. Oh, the Dogs get the ball offloaded here. Dufty, he's going to get taken down. No, he's still going here. Dufty's still going. If they score a try here, this is dangerous. If they score a try here, this is dangerous. So first tackle here for the Dogs' right-hand side is going to be Luke Thompson. Offloads it. Right-hand side, Marshall King to Maxi King, my boy. He'll get taken down 10 metres out. Second tackle, 36 seconds to go here first half. If the Dogs score here, guys, this game's on. If the Dogs score here, guys, this game is on. Bro, no. Pangai Jr., no, bro. No, the pass literally went over the sideline. That's so bad from Pangai Jr. Alex says, imagine not being subscribed to BKRsport USA. Exactly right. Exactly right. How dare you? That was a horrible pass there. Craig Howard says there can be a lot of bias in the commentary. He wasn't allowed to commentate on Penrith games when he worked for them. Okay, but like I don't understand why it's such a big deal here. Don't listen to him if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like my opinion, I'm a Titans fan. I'll be commentating tomorrow. I'm going to give you my opinion, which could be classed as bias, but the fact of the matter is that it comes down if you enjoy what I say or not. I don't really care too much if Gus works for the Panthers or the Dogs, or if he's got buddy Scott Prince commentating Titans games. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's more a Broncos, but or a Tigers realistically. But Presto Campbell, buddy, doing what's it called? Gee whiz, so I'm just looking at a comment there. But guys, halftime here, 18-6 the Rabbitohs. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're around here. Obviously, we're slapping it down right now. And look, it's a close game. The Dogs were actually in it for the most part. They were up 6-0 for a good 25 minutes, but then the Rabbitohs the Bulldogs got a sin bin. The Rabbitohs pounced on that one and brought it back to within. The Rabbitohs brought it back to within. It was brought it back to lead by 18-6. So, like I said, thumbs up and subscribe. Mr. Lachlan said, I'm not subscribed to the American channel. Oh, dear me. You've got problems, mate. You need to do it. Evan says, that was a great pass straight to the sideline, because we all know the sideline is the most important player in the field. It is. Sebastian Grumman says, Dogs forwards very rusty this evening. Yeah, the Dogs forwards have been the ones letting them down. The backs have been pretty good. But I find it strange that they keep going down the right-hand side attack. They've got Josh Adokar on the left-hand side. Why do you keep going down the right-hand side? I don't get it. Like, why do you have Josh Adokar on your team if you're going to go down the right-hand side over and over and over and over and over again? I just simply don't get it. I just simply do not get why you would do that. But 3 likes for over 50, guys. Let's go and smack it. Come on, smack it. But I just don't understand the Dogs. Why would you get Josh Adokar on the money that he's on if you aren't even barely going to use him? You're going down the opposite end. It's the same thing with David Fifita. They go out the left-hand side and they go to the right-hand side. Like, I just don't get this team. Blake Hart says, Dogs have looked good this year. They just struggle to give an 80-minute performance. Most teams are like that right now. Raiders are like that. Titans are like that. Dogs are like that. A lot of teams are like that, yeah. We saw the Raiders last night. We see the Titans every week, nearly. First half, second half, doesn't matter. It's just one half. It's not great. Rob Gambone says, what are you betting on the second half? Tough to read, man. The Dogs could easily, with their full team back out in the field, they could easily bring this back and make it an 18-18 game like we saw last night where it was close. It came back from 12-0 down the Cowboys to win the game 18-12. But you could also back in the option of the Rabbitohs running away with this one and, slapping it down. Speed says, as I said, it's only one try. Hey, Speed, bro, no one cares. You're a dickhead, bro. Like, let the Dogs fans celebrate when they get a try. Like, no one gives a shit about your wanky little comment, mate. Like, Dogs fans are going through tough shit right now over the years, and you've got your shitty little comment who's having a go at someone for celebrating their dog scoring a try. Like, bro, you're a wanker. I ain't a Dogs fan. I don't care if the Dogs win here today. But all the fans who are Dogs fans are absolutely justified to celebrate a try to go up 6-0. Shut up, you loser. Like, God, Speedster, you are a loser, bro. Stop having a crack at Dogs fans for celebrating their one try. try they've scored in the game when they took the lead. You're an idiot, bro. Like, you are an idiot. Go back into your hole and leave them alone. If you want to come back here and talk with the big boys, then come back and talk with the big boys. But at the moment, you're just looking like a dickhead, mate. Like, truly, you're just looking like a dickhead with this repeated, it was only one try. We understand it was only one try. Anyone with a brain understands that was just one try. But the fact of the matter is that the Dogs will celebrate whatever they damn well can, mate. God, Jesus, some wankers out there, really. Like, just let people have a good time with their team. Were people saying it was a game over? No one was saying it was game over. No one thought the game was over there. It was only 6-0, mate. You're a moron, dude. Like, you are a moron. Like, feel free to leave, Speedster. You are an idiot. Like, you are an idiot. So I'm going to defend people here. I'm going to defend the Dogs fans here because they are justified to support their goddamn team. You moron. And Speedster says, who's most improved, Blaze, you reckon? Who's fallen the most? Most improved? Sharks. Fallen off the most? You could still say Tigers. Fallen off the most, you'd probably say is the Raiders in the last 3 years. But if you're saying from last year to this year, good chat. Yeah, good one, Speedster. Good chat. Good. You moron. You are a moron. I'll let the chat deal with you, mate. I'll let the chat deal with you now. Like, you're an idiot. Oh, God, some wankers out there, man, that just don't want anyone to be happy. Like, truly. Good chat, man. You're an idiot. But who's the biggest drop-off from last year besides the Tigers? Because they have dropped even worse from last year. I would say... who would I say? It's a tough question, actually. Knights, maybe? Knights are a good shout. Let's go have a look at the teams here quickly. Good shout. Wanker. Let's go have a look. So, not really St. George. Definitely not the Dogs. They're one spot above where they were. The Roosters. Oh, Manly. I'd probably say Manly right now, man. I'd probably say Manly or the Rabbitohs, but you can't really say that right now, Adam Ottaway with the Rabbitohs. Like, they're about to get 2 points here, you would assume, which will put them into... Depending on how much they win by, that'll probably put them into above the Cowboys in 5th. The Cowboys will absolutely drop off from there. They've played nobody, and the only one team they played that was good was the Roosters and got slapped. So you wait till the Cowboys play good opposition, and they will drop significantly. Not going to be last, like I said. They're not going to be last, but I think Manly's a good shout. Manly is a good shout. They have dropped off really significantly. And, you know, the Rabbitohs are similar in a position there. So, yeah, it's between those two, yeah. It's between those two for me. Jack South says, will you show the game happening? Due to broadcast restrictions, man, I cannot show you the game. It's illegal, but the best I can do is commentate the game and let you know exactly what's going on. And obviously right now it's 18-6 to the Rabbitohs. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not really It was a good game for the most part, but then the Bulldogs got a sin bin. And it's completely screwed the Dogs' chances in this game. So... there you go. Dasmate says, lucky us. South's good crowd here, though. It was lucky until it wasn't lucky. You know what I'm saying? It was lucky until it wasn't lucky. Rob Gambone says, illegal. Absolutely, bro. It's incredibly illegal. If the NRL would take you down immediately, like straight away. Like, there's not even questions about it. They took me down once because I had the score, so now I use a different website for the score. They tried to email me about logos being copywritten, which is absolutely incorrect. I am legally allowed to place that there, and legally allowed to place that there, and legally allowed to place that there. But they do try to bully people. They do. They try to bully people to not do it, which is ridiculous. They've also helped me out over the years, but not a great deal. But the fact of the matter is that what I do now is completely legal, man. Completely and utterly legal. So, yeah, I sit back and kick back. Ante Olivari says, hey, Blaze, we'll be streaming the baseball this year. Ante, I literally streamed the Cubs game this morning on BKRsport USA. What are you talking about? I was literally streaming the Cubs versus the Rockies on BKRsport USA today. Someone says, thoughts on Haas 1 game suspension? Personally think it's absurd. It is absurd. Absurd's also with an A. Nevada says, Dads, mate, at least the Doggies have a chance. They put up a good fight. They did for a little bit, but now they're obviously down by a decent little bit here. Alex says, look behind Blaze. It's just half time, so no one's on the field. Exactly right. You know, not many people have turned up to today's game besides me, you know. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. See? You know, we're going crazy here down at the Core Stadium. We're going crazy. Alex says, look behind. Oh, that's right, Jay Hayes. I'm legally allowed to eat a juicy medium rare steak on Good Friday. Well, what's wrong with you? There is something wrong with you. There is something damn well wrong with you. But Actually, guys, I'm going to go run and grab my water. So give me a few moments here. I'll be like 1 or 2 minutes. Jay Hayes, you buddy, you make sure those Muppets in the chat, you keep them in line, moderators. You keep them in line. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to grab my big bottle of water. Keep them in line, Jay. We're back. We're back. We are absolutely back, and he's got his water. He has got his water. All right. Get my wife's out. Your mouse says everyone subscribe. You can do that too. Absolutely. Absolutely, you can do that. Yeah, absolutely. Let's put this bad boy back on. Anthony says he's a strange man. Who's a strange man? Oh, Jay Hayes, he is a strange man. Elijah Flores is me too. 6 kilograms of steak and no vegetables in my fridge. Gee whiz. There we go. Cosmaker says careful with that water. I've seen what it does to water. Oh, it does to metal. I'll stick to beer. Mate, it's a good shout. We don't have any beer here. We went to go get some beer before. We forgot that it was Good Friday, so I think the boys have gone out for a drink in the pub now. So we got no beers here. Ali says, why would you pay $200 for an ANZ Stadium water? Mate, it wasn't $200. It was $150 for one, and secondly, that's a bargain. That's a bargain. I don't want to be using the water in the, where you wash your hands. So $150 for a bottle of water, you can't complain. Just went and met buddy Sally down there. She's buddy selling the water for $150. It's nice. Get around it. Someone says, fun hypothetical question. I can tell you it's probably not going to be fun. If you could merge the Titans squad with a squad in the bottom 6, which team are you choosing? So what you're basically saying is what team has the best players that would merge with the Titans well for the bottom 6? Now, we'll go and we'll say bottom 6 right now. Right? So that is the Tigers, the Dogs, the Dragons, the Raiders, the Broncos, and the Knights. That's the bottom 6 as we currently speak. Who would transition probably the best? I'd probably say Canberra, because then we get Tommy Starling, you get Josh Papali'i there, you get you'd probably be putting AJ Brimo back to fullback in my personal opinion, and you'd put Jack Whiten into the 6. Number 7, I'd still keep Toby Sexton. On the wings there, who's the wingers for the Raiders? They've got Rapani's a bit old now. I'd probably stick with Marciu and Chuck Cottridge in the centres. I'd probably stick with Marciu and Philip Sami. I would. But I think the Raiders probably, man. I'd say probably the Raiders, yeah. 8168 with a $5 dono. Bing, bing, bong, bing, boom. Appreciate you, dude. With the $5 dono. Says, hey, what's up? How's it going? Going all right, mate. It's a close game here. Plenty of time to go, though. Plenty of time to go. Ryan Zarkle says probably, or someone else. I don't know what that's responding to. Hydration Nation, Crazy New Zealand says absolutely right. Mevin says I would say Broncos because we're back, baby. So the Broncos to me, the only player I'd be putting in from the back line would be Tony Staggs. Literally. I'd put Adam Reynolds. Unfortunately, I love my boy Toby Sexton. He's a good friend of mine, but I would be taking Reynolds over Toby Sexton. I would be leaving Brimo in the 6. On the wings, I would be keeping Sami. And thanks, mate, very much, Dad Bod Vlog, for subscribing. Appreciate it, dude. What would I do? So, I'd take on the wings, keep Sami and Marciu, or Corey Thompson as well. I would have taken Oates, or who's the other one? I can't even think who the other one right now for the Broncos is on the other side, on the other wing. I'm not too sure. Haas would go in. That'd be great, because now you've got Moeki Fotuaika and Haas there. Ouchie mama, wowee. That's dangerous there. The number 9, I would keep Aaron Clark over Turpin. I'd absolutely keep Aaron Clark over Turpin. The centres is Katoni Staggs. I'd be throwing Katoni Staggs in. I would actually argue Katoni Staggs and Farnworth probably both make my team in that team. I think their centres are probably better, because Farnworth is still an English representative there on the national level. BK is a good centre though. Yeah, I'd probably put Farmworth and Staggs both in there, but I would keep the two wingers there from the Titans, and the fullback would be absolutely going to Jaden Campbell there over Tessinu, absolutely. Or even if you want to put I'd put Corey Thompson over Tessinu. Evan says, was Reynolds injured during that match against the Chooks last week? His first conversion attempt was missed by a long way. Nope, just a muppet. Tommy says, Blaze, when's the wedding with you and Toby Sexton? Mate, Sexy Sexton's the sexiest Sexton that you ever did see Sexton. Gobbers Macker says, which team do you think Haas is using his week off to negotiate with? I would probably say he's probably chatting right now to the Dogs. No, the Dogs wouldn't be able to afford him. Yeah, maybe it's still the Dogs, but they would get him on a much less price. I'd say it. Goldsmaker says, which team... Oh, that's right, I already read that comment. So the Doggies are coming out here for the second half, guys. Just go and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. And if you do want my tips, guys, obviously, BKRsport $5 membership there in the pin, the comment. We do tips for the members every single week. Usually it's a video. I've been very sick this week, so unfortunately I haven't been able to put the video out, but I did put the post out with the... we did put the post out there with my reasoning. I typed it out, plus also who I tip. So it's only $5 a month. It supports the channel. I appreciate it, and get around it. Guys, is BKR an abbreviation for something? Yeah, it means I am a mad dog. It's my full name. Yeah, it's an abbreviation of my name. Get my wife's name out your mouth says, do you think Fafita could play centre? Yeah, you could. Blazers Kitchen Rules, exactly right. It is Blazers Kitchen Rules, actually. I am a good cook. Someone says, Manly, we're losing to Tapau and Walker with their fat contracts. Will accept Haas with open arms. Good luck. I do not believe Payne Haas would go to Manly. So Rabbitohs are out in the field here, guys. Here we go. Can the Doggies come back here? They got their full team on the field. When they had their full team, they were looking the goods. And then when they didn't have their full team, they're not looking the goods. They're not looking the goods. So if the Rabbitohs were to win this game, guys, if they continue to go on and score a rout here, they'd go into 5th position. If the Rabbitohs are to lose this game, then they would drop off a decent little bit. Sean Maru joined the BKRmy. Thank you very much to Shawnee Maru. What a man. Appreciate you, big fella. So, 40 minutes to go here of the game. The Rabbitohs bring this ball out to the 15. They bring it out of the 15 here, and right now it's looking like the 1-on-1 is happening right now. It looks like the 1-on-1, because unfortunately I did take the old Raiders last night in Canberra. You bloody mother vicious. Bloody mother vicious, the old Canberra Raiders. But left-hand side of the Raiders, they're going to bring this Rabbitoh, not the Raiders, they're going to bring it out to 40. I can't believe the Raiders still lost that game last night. Both teams were so dreadful. So 3rd tackle now, 4th tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They're at the halfway point. Justin Barton says, need a second try from Alex Johnson. Let's go to Bunnies. He's got 2 tries. What are you talking about? Oh, no, he doesn't have 2 tries anymore. They took away the second try. That's right. Damien Cook scored 2 tries and Johnson got 1. That's right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Johnson did actually score 2 tries, but they took 1 away. Macapaka says Toby Sexton is a walking contradiction. Nicknamed sexy, but has a face like a sexy man. Exactly right. That's a knock on there from the Rabbitohs. And the Dogs should get the ball here. Matty Dufty. And they're going to go out to the left-hand side here. Dufty might be away here. Dufty might be away. Good run back there. So it's going to be 20 metres out. Sasha Gellin says, Faye has screwed my tips of the week, so they for me. Melm says, the Fox commentators this game are pure shit. Hey, Melm, this is why you listen to BKRsport, you muppet. You're a literal moderator. And you're you're literally a moderator. And you're complaining about the commentary on that's why you listen to me, you bloody mother bitch. Second tackle here with the Doggies. They're at the 40. Sorry, 30. And now they'll get 35 metres out, Brent Naden. Alex says, I should have known the fades were going to fade again last night. Should have known. I even defended them in the first half and said they haven't been known to fade this year. It's been more so last year and the years before, but they did it like usual. They did it like usual, the old faders. Dufty here has been the best player for the Doggies in my personal opinion tonight. It's because Blocker Roach is on. Blocker Roach couldn't commentate a barn buddy chook raffle. Melms, that's why I'm here now. Cocker Roach makes my ears bleed. Mate, I have to force myself to listen to Blocker Roach every single week. I commentate, but I have to listen to this muppet because I have to listen to the atmosphere in the game to keep myself buddy hyped up and pumped. It's really difficult not listening with sound on, so it's very unfortunate, but I do have to listen to that muppet. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Raiders fans going back inside the closet. They are going back inside the closet. Mate, Mansour's away here. Taking down the 33rd tackle now. Right-hand side, Damien Cook to Kalol Matangi. And Matangi will get this. Oh, it's a huge hit there by the Doggies. 4th tackle now. They're at 42 metres out. You don't want to be giving away. Oh, no, Dogs. You don't want to be giving away 6 more there, and you just did it. You don't want to be doing that. That's exactly what they've just done. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So Rabbitohs here, left-hand side. You've got to stop trying to slow the game down here, doggies, because you're just giving away penalty after penalty after 6 again after 6 again. And they're all the right calls. It's not the wrong call here. It is all the right calls here that have been made. 7 set restarts to 2 in favour of the Rabbitohs. Right-hand side here for the doggies. Here they go. Gives it off and taken down 28 metres out of the line. Alex says, everyone become a member to help Blaze cover his ear surgery every year. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, the $5 memberships do go towards my ear surgery for having to listen to Blocker Roach week in, week out, day in, day out. Forward tackle here, 15 metres out, left-hand side. Damien Cook gets it off. Chance here for the Rabbitohs. Oh, Alex Johnston gets the try. Alex Johnston gets the try out on the left-hand side, and it will be 22-6 here with the kick to come. That is terrible defense. That is terrible defense. The Rabbitohs are starting to get rocking and rolling here now, big boy. Or else he fires a Blocker Roach, couldn't commentate a brick wall. That'd be a tough one for him, to be honest with you. That would be a tough one. Blocker Roach and a brick wall. I definitely would not be tuning into that one. I reckon that'd be more exciting than what he does with his commentary of the NRL, though. Melm says Barrett's farewell game. Bet you it's not. Sean Moreau says Alex Johnson is the underdog. Alex Johnson, underdog? What? What you talking about, Willis? Multi-cha-ching, Justin Barton. I'm just saying, 10%. We all know it. There is the link in the description. Streamlabs says it. We all know what the bloody multi rules are here. 10%. 10% to the bloody host. So it's going to be 22-6 here for the Rabbitohs with 35.5 minutes to go here of the game. Mel says Barrett's farewell game. That's funny, but he's a funny man, the old Mel. He's a funny man. So it's going to be a kick here from the sideline for the Rabbitohs. Alright, here we go. Tricky, tricky. Young Rabbit says, yeah, the game's over. Yeah, the game's not looking at goods right now. Game's not looking at goods right now, big fella. Rossi5 says North 37, Dogs 57. Oh, it's embarrassing. North come back. Ooh, how embarrassing would that be for the Dogs if they lose that game, being up 51-6 or whatever it was? Imagine if he played with Manly all his career. Guys, guess who just said that? Blocker Roach. Great commentator. That was just phenomenal commentary there. So from the left-hand side here is Blake Tough, and he will get a kick. Beautiful kick. That's a beautiful kick, baby. That's a beautiful kick. So glory, South Sydney. They're 4 from 4 in the kicking, and that means they've scored 4 tries. So 24-6 here with 35 minutes to go here of the game. Yanni Maverick says, you reckon the Broncos Panthers will be a close one later? I thought this was going to be a close one until the sin bin happened. Then when the sin bin happened, no close one no more. But the usual, Broncos and Panthers is usually a close game. Broncos usually give it a good crack and then fall apart. So they usually give it a good crack and then lose by a small margin against the good teams who get beaten decently by the bad teams. So the Broncos are a team that love to play very, very, very good against the good teams but still lose. Melm says, Matt Duffy was 6 foot, top 5 fullback in the comp. I'm going to have to politely disagree with you on a heavy note. Tommy says, Trent Barrett will blame the new large screen for being a shit coach. Good shout. As a good shout, he probably will do that. Guys, his Blake Tuff's kicking has been on point so far. Absolutely, it has been. He's been very good. Very good from the kick. Very good off the boot. Malcolm says, beaten by the Easter Bunnies. Mate, you got onto it right now, Malcolm. You are onto it right now. Warriors Roosters on Sunday, though. I hope you're going to be here, Malcolm. It might be a good game. It might be a real sneaky game, that one. 4 tackle here for the Rabbitohs at the halfway point, left-hand side. Jeez, this game was so much fun at the beginning, man. It was so much fun. But honestly, I think Addo-Carr touched the ball twice in this game so far. The Dogs haven't gone down his side at any stage. It really is embarrassing on behalf of the Dogs. Like, bro, you literally bought the best winger in the comp. Go down his side. Like, go down his side. You bought the best winger in the comp. Why are you not going down his side? That's an obstruction. Wow, they're not going to call it obstruction there. So it'll be Dogs still ball here. Second tackle, 20 metres out. Since the Rabbitohs are running away with this one, let's get the Fetty Bomb. We want a Fetty Bomb, Fetty Bomb. We want a Fetty Bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. We want the Fetty Bomb, Fetty Bomb. Give us the Fetty Bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You like that? I like that. I like it. Melvin says, no, we don't. We kind of do. We do and we don't. Forward tackle now for the Doggies. They're going to go for a Sorry, feet tackle there, 30 metres out, so not a good... the kick, though, is going to bounce badly here for the Rabbitohs, but they'll still get it. Blake Tough, and he'll bring this one back out to the 40. Melbourne says 40 bomb is acceptable. There's no such thing as a 40 bomb, so I'm going to change that to 50, because 50 bomb is what it is, a 50 bomb. Right? It's that freaking 40 that you're talking about there, Mel. Stop thinking in your head, mate. Stop thinking in your head. That's a freaking 40. We've got a 50 bomb, a 60 slammer, and a sexy 70. Right? That's how it works. There's no 40 bomb. It's a freaking 40. But the 50 bomb is on target today, potentially. It is. The only member says it would have been a different game without the sim, and all the Dogs' momentum was killed. Absolutely. But a knock on with the Rabbitohs here, and now here comes the Doggies' momentum again. Justin Barton says, couldn't agree more about the Doggies not making the most of Adokar and TPJ. Well, TPJ, I think that's on him, really. Malcolm's 40 bomb. Wait, there's no such thing as a 40 bomb, mate. No such thing. It's a freaking 40, mate. It's a freaking 40. So the Dogs here, they're 45 metres out on the line, second tackle. Since the 27th minute, the Rabbitohs have had 82% possession. Wow. Since in the last 20-odd minutes, the Rabbitohs have had dead set nearly 90% of the ball. That is wild. That is literally wild. The Rabbitohs here the Dogs here left down side, 25 metres out. This would be the comeback of the century here, though. I wonder what the comeback would be paying right now. What do you reckon, 40 to 1? 50 to 1? Max King there gets taken down 20 metres out. Game is slightly painful. It's not terrible. Here we go, chance for Naden. Tried it for the Doggies. Brett Naden. Woo! Game on, baby. Bra, bra, boom, boom, bra, bing, boom, boom, bra. 24 to 10 here with a kick to come. Ooh, try time Naden with a double. I wonder if they're ever going to pass the ball to Adokar. I don't know what it was. I just felt like when you could see Naden chasing through there, he's got a lot of pace to him, Naden. He's got a lot of sneaky pace to him. So, 24-10 with the kick to come, 14-point game. If they get this kick, they're in this game. Somebody said they finally kicked Josh Adokar. No, they didn't. That's not Josh Adokar's side. Josh Adokar's on the left-hand side, mate. That's a try here. Don't even check this. This is a try. Brody says, hey, BK, what's your thoughts on the Milford situation? Blake Harlan says, name with a double. Sean Maru says, freakishly 40 bomb. But no, Sean Maru. No, it's not a 40 bomb. It's a freaking 40. Freaking 40. But they're going to check this. Possible knock on here from Brent Name, but I don't think it is. I think it's actually okay. I actually think it's okay. He's on sides. It's fine. This is a try here. This should be a try here. I don't think this touches Blake Tough. So, it's going to be there. I think this is going to be knock on. I don't know. This is going to be tough to overturn, though. It's a knock on. Yeah, it's a knock on. No try, guys. No try. It's going to be the no try. It's going to be the no try. Oh, no. That's unlucky there, big boys. Get my wife's mouse. Is that Muppet going to say something since Dogs fans are celebrating a try? No, he won't say anything now because I put him in his place. Eliza Flores says, what's with the Muppet trumpeting? I don't know, because the Sharks are the ones with the trumpet. Anyone bringing a trumpet in is just copying the Sharks at this point. Anyone bringing a trumpet into the game is just literally copying the Sharks at this point. But that is a knock on there. That's tough to see, though. They cannot catch a break. They cannot catch a break. So we'll be the Rabbitohs here. 25 minutes out, first tackle. All right. Don't forget, guys, I will be showing the Broncos-Panthers game later on tonight in about literally 2 hours' time from now. 2 hours' time from now, we'll be doing that one. Gonna cook myself up some carbonara. Ooh, spicy. Might even put a bit of spice in it, actually. Spicy carbonara, now we're talking. Remember, says what it means to all of us in the chat if the Doggies had scored that try, though. Yeah, well, it would have been game on, technically. Trumpet, is he playing the last post? Mate, this is not an answer that weekend. You're a week too early. So Rabbitohs here, right-hand side. Cody Walker to Kolomatangi. Fit tackle now, 25 minutes out. Blake Hart, his dad's mate, about to be a streaker. He is about to be a streaker. He's about to flip out. He's about to punch someone in the face, and that man's going to be the referee. Or it's also going to be Jeremy Marshall-King. Rabbitohs catch the ball. Lose the ball backwards. Bulldogs ball. Let's spot Daz. You guys don't even know what Daz looks like. None of you bloody bitches know what Daz looks like. So Dogs here, right-hand side. Good offload there from Pungai, and it's going to be brought out here 35 metres out from their own line, second tackle. But yeah, Dasmate, sorry, that's only 15 metres out, not even 35 metres out. I'm all over the shop. So 24-6 is the scoreline right now of the Rabbitohs, and I just can't believe that Addo-Carr is only touching the ball here for the hit-ups in the middle. So 6 more hit, no penalty, Doggies. Whoa, we get a penalty to the Doggies. Penalty to the Doggies. Here they come. Woof. Woof, 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 woof. 30 minutes to go here, guys. Thumbs up and subscribe immediately. Do it. If you don't subscribe right now, your team is going to lose every single game of the rest of this season, and that's a fact. And if you're a Rabbitohs fan and you're not subscribed, geez, you're going to lose this game too, and that's going to be a tough one for you to watch. MPSHS podcast is, do you think Ricky Stewart is going to replace Savage with Frawley as the 14th man due to Savage's performance? No, it's one game. It's one game. But maybe, he might do it because he's a muppet, but I wouldn't be ruining his confidence like that. You're destroying a kid's confidence by doing that. You would destroy that kid's confidence if you dropped him because of one little mistake. Dogs here, right outside. Dogs here. Naden. Inside 4 pass. 4 pass, yeah. That's a 4 pass. 4 pass there, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, and they're going to call forward as well, yeah. Right call. Tonight again here, but why do they keep going out the same side? Give it to Josh Addo-Carr, man. Why have you bought a winger for an exorbitant amount of money? They're going to challenge something here, though, the Dogs. I don't know what they're challenging. What? Nobody's calling something else for the challenge, though. No, but... What are you talking about here, referee? You are allowed to challenge this. He's not challenging the forward pass, though. But he's not challenging the forward pass there. Okay, so challenge that and then let them go back and see what happened previously. That can't be overturned by the bungle, but he's not calling a challenge on that. He's calling a challenge on previously, which you were allowed to do. Bulldogs back room saying, trust the process. So it's going to be Rabbitohs ball here, but, geez, the Rabbitohs are dodgy as shit in this game, man. They're giving up a lot of breakthrough down that right-hand side. The referee's talking here. There might be something happening. I know he's waving the ball. Blake Hart said he's going to challenge the bunnies touched it. Which would be him challenging a knock-on there, which he can't do. So that's why he can't do that. But I thought he was challenging something previously. So Rabbitohs here from the ball 10, with the ball 10 metres out from their own line. We'll see where the Sharks are at tomorrow against the Storm. But tonight we've got Broncos, Panthers, and then we've got Titans, Manly too. A lot of games this week are going to tell us where exactly teams are at. Sharks against the Storm, Titans against Manly, the Broncos against the Pennies. Everyone else is kind of okay. Everything else is kind of whatever. So left-hand side now the Rabbitohs, and they'll get down 35 metres out of their own line, third tackle. Ghostmaker said, I hope this is the new standard challenges. Oh, the challenge yesterday was baffling. The challenge by the... Oh, knock on there from the Rabbitohs. That's a knock on. He's lost the ball there. They're going to call penalty. I don't think he knows what he's called here. What are they called here? A penalty for something in back play. I don't even know what they're talking about right now. I don't even know what they're talking about, big boy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Alright, so 27.5 minutes to go here. What are we on likes-wise? Let's go have a look at what we're on likes-wise right now. So we are currently, we've got 70 people watching with 53 likes right now, guys. Let's get it up to 60 right now. Let's get 60 likes. Let's get 7 more thumbs up immediately. Alright, so second tackle now with the Rabbitohs. They're going to be 25 minutes out on the line. Crowd of 30,104. Well, you'll take it, man. You'll take it. It's a decent little crowd. Obviously, only the small areas down the bottom, but nothing up top. But you'll take it. So, second tackle now for the Rabbitohs. 15 metres out. So, third tackle here, right inside. Kolomatangi can't get through. 6 metres short of the line. Fourth tackle. 27 minutes to go. Damien Cook goes left-hand side. That was loud as shit. And that's going to go now to the Rabbitohs. Oh, that's a knock-on. That's a knock-on there. Yeah, it's a knock-on. It's the right call. That is the right call there. That is the right call, son. They're going to challenge this, but this is the right call here. I think he's facing backwards, but the ball goes backwards towards the Bulldogs line. I think this is a knock on. And does he touch the ball? I don't even know if he touches this ball here. I think this is a knock on here. If anything, it goes forward. If he touches that, it goes forward. I don't think there's an evidence to overturn this anyway. I don't think you can overturn that. But either way, it's a knock on. It should be inconclusive, and the Rabbitohs keep their challenge, but the Dogs get the ball. It does change direction here. Does that even hit his hand? I don't know if there's conclusive evidence to say that there is no touch here. I don't know. I don't think you can confidently say that he doesn't touch it, but I don't think you can say it's a guaranteed knock on. Insufficient evidence. So that's the right call. So Rabbitohs will keep their ball. Rabbitohs will keep their challenge, but the Dogs will get the ball here. So South will retain their challenge, but the Dogs will keep the ball. We'll get the ball here. But I think that that's probably might not be 2 from 2, but what? Oh, in regards to tipping, yeah, cool. But that is the right call there. I don't know why they were complaining. I personally don't believe he touched the ball, but there was not enough evidence to prove. Eliza Flores says, can't touch this. Surely it's fingertips. No, I don't believe so. I don't believe it did touch. But either way, it is what it is. The Dogs have the ball now, right-hand side, and they got Brandon Wakeham's going to be a penalty here for the Doggies. Dogs score a try here. They're still game on here. They still, if they go to score, they're still technically game on here. All right, so Dogs here at the 50. Left-hand side, they're going to go. Gives it off to Dufty. Dufty's not had a great second half, but the first half was good. Max King with a good run there. Brings it inside the attacking half. First tackle now. Dogs have had 7 penalties to the 6 for the Rabbitohs. Left-hand side now gives it off to Tavita Pungai. He'll get taken down about 40 minutes out. Sorry, that's not Tavita Pungai. I can't even see who that is right now. But they go right-hand side, the Dogs. They've got Wakeham underneath. Right-hand side, Dufty. They keep going down this right-side defence. I just don't know why they bought Josh Adokar. Why have you bought Josh Adokar? Duffy's away here, taking down 25 metres out. Why have you bought Josh Adokar if you're not going to give him the ball? Left-hand side here. Gives it off to Pungai Jr. And he'll get taken down about 18 metres out here. Probably at the 20, realistically. 4 tackle now. 4 tackle. That's arguably a 6 again there. Left-hand side now gives it off to Josh Jackson. Jackson here to Flanagan. Close to being a knock-on there. Fit tackle. Go down the side of Josh Adokar. They're not going to do that. They're going to go right-hand side. What's the point of having Josh Adokar? What is the point of having Josh Adokar? Trent Barrett, you're a shit coach, dude. Get your team to go down the left-hand side, mate. Brent Naden gets tackled there. Give the ball to your best winger that you paid exorbitant amount of money for. You're literally wasting Josh Adokar. It really is embarrassing. It's embarrassing here for the Dogs. You're wasting your money on a winger that the Dogs are not going down the left-hand side. It's just outrageous. Just outrageous. Mike Nice's Dogs need to play like in the first 10 minutes. No chance like this. Trent Barrett couldn't honestly coach a team in an under-12s competition to win right now. Truly, like, how are you not going down the left side wing? Why are you going to Brent Naden? Okay, cool, he scored a try. Like, but you literally, what's the point of buying Adokar? You could get someone on a minimum wage contract to do the exact same thing as what Josh Adokar is doing right now. So third tackle leave the Rabbitohs, 4 tackle leave the Rabbitohs. They're at the halfway point now. 5th tackle inside the attacking half. Oh, no, get the offload away. Damien Cook's still going here, but Josh Jackson wraps him up. No, gets the ball offloaded. And the Rabbitohs are still going, rolling around, taken down. Eliza Flores, it's like a union game. Oh, no, they get the offload away again. Damien Cook gets it off to Ilias. Ilias is going himself here. Taken down 25 minutes out. Mike Nice is just kick it down the field and let Fox bolt it in. Bolt for it, yep. Up it goes. Rabbitohs. Mansour. Could be try. No, he won't be able to get away from this. Yeah, he's gone out. So it'll be Dogs' ball here. Lockie's NRL says, can't believe Tigers sacked Cameron Marlowe. They wouldn't have sacked him. They would have probably dropped him for a week because he's not been good at all. But they probably just dropped him, mate. They wouldn't have sacked him. Let me have a look here. Tigers against the Eels, Field, West Tigers. So Nofaluma's there with Toa, Roberts and Garner. Oh, Garner's in centres. Interesting. Mamalo is number 21, yeah. So they've just dropped him for the week, but they haven't sacked him. Yanni Member says the Tigers are something else. No, but to be fair, Mamalo's been terrible defensively. He was literally the reason for 3 individual tries against the Sharks. So I understand the dropping. Notice says I'm going to go buy fish and chips for dinner. So I'll probably miss the rest of this stream. Bye, guys. All right, mate. Have a good one. So Dogs here, forward tackle at the 40. Alex says he's playing reserve grade. Yeah, it's fair. He hasn't been good for the Tigers, man. He was at fault for three tries for the Sharks last week. You can't be having that. So Dogs now left-hand side. Matt Burton's going to put that ball up in there. They take a good chase. Good chase here, but good take by Blake Tough there. Very good take by Blake Tough. Josh Adokara's on $2 million for 4 years, so $500,000. But $500,000 for a winger is a lot of money. $500,000 for a winger is a lot of money. But he is a great winger, but they just don't ever get him the ball. They never go down his side. I've not seen the Dogs attack through the left-hand side all game. Not a single time all game. Cameron Murray's been a great player today. I think Dufty's actually been very good for the Dogs. I don't think he's obviously been unbelievable, but he has been their best player in my opinion, Dufty. So left-hand side for the Rabbitohs, Cody Walker's going to kick that one on forward tackle, and that's just going to go and sit up in bounds here. No, we'll go over the dead ball, over the sideline. So there's still 22 minutes to go, you guys. This game seems like it's going super slow right now. It seems like it's going super slow. Alright, so guys, like I said, I'm sick, so I do have to keep drinking water. And my throat is sore as. Sachin Girls says, Dogs aren't using the Fox's talent. No point buying him. Honestly, you guys could do just as much as Josh Adokar right now. You. I stream pretty much every single game, extra FN, so I will be doing Knights Dragons. The only games I don't stream is when I'm at the game. And I was meant to be at the Titans Manly game tomorrow, but I will not be going down. And I'll probably not go to the Titans Cowboys game next week, but I will be at the Titans Panthers game in 2 weeks' time. Actually, what's the Friday night game after that? Because that's a 6 p.m. game on the Gold Coast. That Friday night will be the Rabbitohs Manly. So I will not be streaming the Rabbitohs Manly that night. So Dogs here, 35 metres out from their own line. It's going to be a fit tackle, not anywhere near enough metres. Put that ball up in the air. And Rabbitohs bring this one back out. There's no UFC on this weekend. There's no UFC 270. No, it's nowhere near UFC 274 yet, but I don't think there's any good UFC fights this weekend, is there? Errol Spence Jr. versus Ugas, maybe? Not really. Zarafa versus Hardman next Wednesday, though. I will be doing on Wednesday. So Kolowatangi here, third tackle. I get this ball at the halfway point. By the way, guys, we're literally like, we're doing really well on Instagram, on BKRsport Instagram. So go and follow us on Instagram right now because we are killing it, and I appreciate all the support. But go jump over to BKRsport Instagram and give us a follow. So Rabbitohs here will get 6 more, 40 metres out, sidelining their own sideline. Eliza Flores. Yep, don't know what that means, but it means something, and that's what it means. And that's what it means. It does mean something there. It does mean something. Don't know what it means though. So Jai Arrow here, 20 metres out. This game got really dead really quickly. Like it was so good at the start, and the Dogs were having a go, but then really fell apart quickly. Rabbitohs here, left hand side. This is the game here. 4 pass. Yeah, absolutely 4 pass. Forward pass, champion. Dustin Barton says, do you get a chance to watch the Titans reserve grade team? Are there any up-and-comers to watch out for? There is no reserve grade team, but there is Burleigh Bears and there is Tweedhead Seagulls, who are feeder clubs. But there is no reserve grade team right now for any team. Except for the Dolphins, who you'd argue would be a reserve grade team in that Q Cup when they come through. But, yeah, there's some good up-and-comers coming through, man, like a Jojo Fafita and whatnot. He locked up Tony Staggs in that trial earlier on this year. But overall, man, we're still a pretty young team as it is, so I don't think we're going to be blooding too much young talent in the next couple of years. I think we're going to be sticking with this team quite frequently. But Jojo Fafita will be a good little player coming through in the centres. So, right, he's got some speed on him, that fella. And he locked down defensively on Tony Staggs in the trials. So, the Broncos only came back in that game when the Titans took all their players out and went with a less experienced player. Like, we only used our entire bench. We had 3 starters, three players in that game, who you would argue would be stars of the Titans. Everyone else was... Oh, here we go. That's a knock on there from the Rabbitohs. That's a knock on for the Rabbitohs. So Dogs get the ball here. Marty Tapau not playing tomorrow. Okay, I'd rather play Tapau and Trbojevic. I'd rather play the best of the best so that we can see where our team is at. So I wish he was playing. Lockie's NRL, the Sharks vs Storm, best game of the year so far. Well, we haven't seen it yet, so we can't say best game of the year so far. There's been plenty of good games, but it could be a good game. It also could be a blowout. The Storm have beaten the Sharks by 102-36 in the last 3 games they've played at Amy Park. Just want to throw that one out there. Marty Tapau not playing though. That's good there for the Titans, but also I want to play the best. Jaden Campbell's probably back. Maybe I was speaking to him the other day. He's probably still 2 weeks or so, I'd say. He could be back Cowboys, but I don't think so. I think they'll wait for the Panthers game. That's a baptism of fire, though. Oh, that's going to be Josh Adokar here, left-hand side. Oh, he didn't back himself down the wing there. And Adokar's still going here. Broken away from tackle galore, and that's a good run there from Josh Adokar. That's what you finally get when you go down that wing. And this might be an injury here. Jeez. Oh, I hope he's not injured here. Oh, he might be injured here, Adokar. He finally gets the ball, and then they... Oh, no, he's injured. Adokar is injured here. Well, there you go, Trent Barrett. There you go. At least you don't have to use him at all now. Justin Sunderland said it feels like nothing has happened in this game for ages. There hasn't been anything that's happened in this game for ages. Adokar's still out in the field. So Luke Thompson now with a good run. 4 tackle. Gets it to the 30. Tommy says Josh Adokar is limping. Yeah, he's not looking the greatest right now. Right-hand side here with the Dogs. Pangai Jr. Good offload. Averillo. Naden picks it back on 4 tackle. And that's an absolutely shocking kick, bro. Just shocking. Just shocking kick. Just shocking, man. Oh, man. No, he wasn't already injured, Eliza. They're full of it. The Dogs are just not going down his side. Just like the Titans don't go down the right-hand side, they always go down the left. And the Dogs always go down the right-hand side and never down the left. So it's going to be 0 tackle here for the Rabbitohs at the 40, right-hand side. So that was first, and now it's going to be second tackle at the halfway point. Adokar, most tackle busts this year, 28. Never passed the ball to him. 2 behind Sissip and Talakai. Never passed the ball to him. Talakai gets the ball all the time. That kick really sums up the second half. That kick really sums up the Dogs' game, most of all. Tortilla says I was so excited after the first 20 minutes. Dogs were doing well. Yeah, it was looking like it was going to be a good game, but the Dogs completely fell apart. And Tass, I don't know who Tass is, but he's the one with the ball here. 25 minutes out, even the Doggies line. Right-hand side. Gives off to Jai Arrow, and Arrow's going to roll around here 15 minutes out. 5th tackle. This game's still not technically over, but it's also over. Like, it is over. It's been over for a long time, but it's still not technically over. Oh, Dogs knock on. Knock on. Knock on, no. Oh, knock on, Aronos. Don't forget, guys, at 7:40 tonight, I will be streaming the Panthers and the Broncos game. So in literally 2 hours' time, I'll be streaming for the Panthers and the Broncos game. Hopefully that's a better one, but also has the potential to not be. Also has the potential to not be. But 15 minutes left here. Paul O'Brien says, tough being a Bulldog supporter. Damien Cook, hat-trick. Hat-trick for Damien Cook. Oh, dear me. Damien Cook with a hat-trick there, ladies and gentlemen. Damien Cook with a hat-trick. So it's going to be 30-6 here because they will get the kick from right on front. It's going to be... We still have a chance of it. Oh, I don't think a feedy bomb can happen now. 4 converted tries in... Well, 2 converted tries and 2 tries in 14 and a half minutes is probably out of this question. But that defence was just as bad as... that defence for the Doggies was just as bad as the goddamn Cowboys last night. Look at that from Damien Cook. Just too easy. He's had a game here today. He's clearly been the best player. But, Paul, I know how you feel, man. I was a Titans fan for the last 10 years. We've had a real rough run the last 10 years. Just as bad as you guys, man. So I know how you feel. Tigers fans know how you feel. And Eels fans do too, but they just pretend they're not amongst us. But they are amongst us. Eels, Titans. Maybe you're not really a part of us, actually, because you've been in 2 grand finals in the last 10 years. But right this second, it's hard to be a Dogs fan. But in the last 10 years, you've been in 2 grand finals. So you haven't had it as bad as some other teams. Jimmy James' Cook's so underrated. I still can't believe Medvedev tried to tell me that Damien Cook was underrated. Like, that's just wild. It's just wild that someone... And then for me to tell him that Cook is not underrated and that he is one of the best hookers in the game is mad. Like, just mad that you would then argue that and say, no, he's underrated. Like, no, you are wrong. He plays for Australia and New South Wales. 13.5 minutes to go here, guys. 28-6, and it's about to be 36. And he will go whoopity, 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 bing bong. So 36 here, 13.5 minutes to go, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're on your own tier. But this game has turned into an absolute dead one. We'll be back in 2 hours' time for 2 hours' time for the next game, which is the Petties and the Broncos. And don't forget, on BKRsport USA tomorrow, we're going to be streaming 2 NBA games. The Plains, it's knockout, Hawks and Cavaliers, and Pelicans and the Clippers. Tomorrow. Whoa. Let's go. Alright, up it goes there for the Doggies, and the Rabbitohs are going to bring this one out from their own 5. Matt Duffy got his shit snapped. You said Max, it's Matt, but Matt Duffy got his shit snapped. Yeah, well, Rabbitohs are doing what it is. You wearing your Broncos shirt next stream? I don't have a Broncos shirt, so I don't know what you're talking about. You muppet. I will not be going with the Broncos. I don't have a Penrith shirt, actually. I don't have a Penrith shirt. I haven't been out to Penrith yet. I don't have a Warriors shirt, I don't have a Penrith shirt, don't have a Broncos shirt, and I never will, more than likely. Look alive, people. Yeah, I don't know. I've done 5 hours worth of streaming today, and this game's been shit out, so... guys, prediction of US White. Mate, that fight's not for 2 weeks. Oh, it's actually next Sunday, isn't it? No, Yeah, it is next Sunday. Oh, true. I didn't even realise. We're actually close. We are actually really close to the Fury and White's fight. I didn't even realise how close we were. So, Rabbitohs put that ball up in the air. Doggy's good catch. And it will be Addo Carr taking down 15 metres out. It's going to be a penalty to the Rabbitohs. You stupid doggies. Stupid doggies. Oh, no. Stupid doggies. 36 here, 12 minutes to go. 30-6 with 12 minutes to go. Yeah, I don't really agree with that one, but it is what it is. Another game to go, yeah. Oh, I know, Eliza. Oh, I know. But that game has an unbelievable potential of being a fitty bomb for the Penrith Panthers, which will be very funny on the channel. But it also has an unreal potential of being close. It does. So 11 minutes and 45 seconds to go here the game. Rabbitohs 5 minutes out. If they score here, it's not impossible a fitty bomb. So Tavita Totola now. He'll be 3 minutes out of the line. Second tackle. Trucking down under, the big fella just dropped to the BKRsport USA. It says subscribers free. Guys, that link, the Trucking Down Under just dropped. That is the BKRsport USA link. Go and subscribe to that channel right now too. We're absolutely flying right now. Expect Muppets in the next stream. OJ Hayes, you moderators are going to have a good time in that Broncos versus Penrith stream. Don't you worry. It'll be Muppet galore. Muppet galore. Tommy says, Dogs have only 41% possession in the second half. Mate, they've had terrible possession the entire game. Rabbitohs here, left-hand side. Wow, Tass did not get that ball through there. Fit tackle now. Good tackle by Avrilla. Avrilla's defense has been good. Oh, that's unbelievable. Oh, knock on. Oh, he scored. They're going to check this, but I think this is a knock on here. I think Jai Arrow knows he's knocked this ball on too. I don't think it's going to be a try here, Rabbitohs. I think this is going to be a knock on here. That was a great pass. He just couldn't land the ball. That was a really nice pass, but the ball just unfortunately didn't land perfectly in his hands there, and it had to bounce off his hand, off his right one, and it will go up. Yeah, knock on. Absolutely. Knock on there. Knock on. KO's messing up too. Knock on. Broncos are playing. Of course, it's going to be Muppets. There is absolutely going to be a Muppet session, Kelson. Don't you worry, man. Don't you worry, big fella. Oh, don't you worry, big fella. I need to order a pizza to get me through my troubles. That's what I need to do. I need to order myself a pizza. A big old pizza. That's a knock on there. It's going to be a knock on against the Rabbitohs. The Dogs will get the ball here. Oh, nice little fibre breather. That's what I'll do. Katie Gamer says, referee having a day out today. Well, this is the right call. I don't know what you're trying to say. Are you saying good call, bad call? What are you saying? So no try there. But the referees have been involved heavily in this game, yeah. So hand over here for the Doggies. 11 minutes to go here the game. 10 minutes out. Zinger box to calm me down, Blaze. Zinger box to calm me down. Gee whiz, we'll get a zinger box. How about that? How about that one? Get in the old zinger box there. So 11 minutes to go in the game. This game just needs to finito right now. It needs to finito right now. Doggy's gone over the sideline. First tackle, go left-hand side. Hame Sele, run is 110 today. Matty Duffy, 134. Matty Duffy's been good, man. Lucas, why is there such a big break between games? Because it's not Anzac Day, it's Good Friday. It's always been like this. Dogs there, good little run, get the ball to the 40. Forward tackle now. Marshall King gets it to himself and just runs straight up the guts at the 50. It's good for me, though, man. I can give my voice a bit of a rest for the next hour and 40 minutes. So the ball comes down here. It's going to be knocked back. Doggies, Burton, Addo-Carr's going to score his first try. Addo-Carr will score his first try, guys. Josh Addo-Carr will score his first try with the Dogs. Really random, but there you go. As a try there for Addo-Carr, he wouldn't have wanted that to be the first time he breaks away. He's not even happy about it. He's not happy about that one being the first try of his Dogs' career. That's terrible there from the Rabbitohs. But Burton here just comes up. That's terrible from the Rabbitohs. Burton comes up, gets the ball out to Addo-Carr, and Addo-Carr just runs away and puts the ball down. There you go, guys. There we go. 2.4 points a minute. Come on. 2.4 points a minute. Oh, no. Yeah, says at least he's got on the board. Yeah, at least he's got on the board, but you can obviously tell that Addo-Carr isn't exactly happy that that's the way that he's broken his try scoring drought this season. Crazy New Zealand should have stayed at the Storm. Absolutely. Absolutely should have done that. But you got to really give credit to Damien Cook in this game. He's had an absolute blinder. He's had an absolute blinder. An absolute blinder, the big fella. Well, he's kind of small. He's a small fella, not the big fella. The small fella. It's very difficult to keep this energy up here, guys, because this game's terrible. So it's 30-10 here. Nicholas Piaka says Bulldogs, Tigers in contention with the spoon. No, Tigers are the only ones in contention with the spoon. Bulldogs will not get the spoon. The Bulldogs will not get the spoon, man. The ref hasn't confirmed this try, by the way. I don't know why. Now he has. So it's going to be a try here. 30-10, kick to come. And it's still technically 3 converted tries. It's not completely out of it, but it's out of it. It is out of it. But he does need to get this kick. He would need to get this kick, the old flano. And he's taken a little bit too long to take it. Time's off, apparently. Why is time off here? Why do they get time off, but Mitch Moses had time on? Why has Flano got time off here when Moses didn't have time off against the Titans? Hello? You son of a bitch. So Flanagan here, 25 minutes out. Alex says, sorry I left for a while. This game was just too hard to watch. Oh no, it is painful. It is dragging along, mate. It is definitely dragging along right now. These teams are competing for the spoon. The Tigers, the West Tigers, and the Tigers. Yep. I reckon also West. I reckon Western might be in for a shout as well. And Flano will miss the kick anyway, so you're a muppet. So he's missed that one anyway. But 30-10 here. Good luck. Good luck coming back here, doggy boys. 1 like away from 70, guys. 1 like away from 70. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get that 1 more like. Let's hit that subscribe button and let's go to bed for an hour and a half. I think we deserve it. I think we deserve it, ladies and gentlemen. I think we deserve it. Satan Kelson, that's right. JD Moore says, like it up, mate. They've been lights up. What a bunch of awesome people. So, Dogs now. 8 minutes to go here, and Addo-Carr brings his bite to 25. More Kate just says, just got tickets to Broncos versus Eels Road 2 for only $215 for 2 seats. For only $215 to Broncos Eels? Only $215? Butter. So, the Dogs here with his fight at the 40. But good luck, man. No, I don't think the Broncos are going to win that game, but good luck. Tommy says, I'm surprised West Tigers haven't won the spoon, considering they have been shithouse for 11 years. Yeah, but don't worry. That's about to change, dummy. That's about to change. Dogs are away here. Marshall King. Oh, bro, as if you guys start to play now. Seeing you coming. Now, you've seen him coming. Doggy's here. Dufty. Oh, bro, no. No. Oh, jeez, look at that run there by Tass. Talking about some more cake, what a waste. Oh, no. That must be at Bankwest, right? $215 for 2 tickets. I wouldn't be paying that to go to a game. But, have fun, man. Obviously, I'm different. I'm so used to going to games. Not all you guys get to go to games as much as I do. So I'm kind of being a bit of a wanker right now. Ignore me, man. But I wouldn't be doing that. For Cubs games and stuff, I would. It's my dad's money. It's a Suncorp. Have that one, Dad. Take that, Dad. Have that one, Dad. Yeah? There's my revenge, buddy. Have that one, mate. Oi. $250 can buy a lot of pizza. Exactly right. You could have just put that you could have just put $30 of that into the Streamlabs in the description, and I could have got a 5 breather pizza for that. You could have just done that. Dad's money. Tell Dad, hey, listen, go into BKRsport, go into the description, and you see where it says Streamlabs. Chuck in $30 for a pizza. Oh, second take. We're making fun of this man. He's just telling us about him going to a game. Ignore us, man. It's just this kind of game, more cake. It's just the kind of game. We've been sitting here for 80 minutes of absolutely shocking game. Well, I'd say 60 minutes. It was a good game until the doggies weren't good. Probably not even a real dad. Well, where's this guy? What's happening now? What is happening now? So left-hand side of the Rabbitohs. And they'll be taking down 3 minutes out. Here we go. Can they make it 36? Yeah, they can. Alex Johnson back on the inside. Oh, good flick. And touch try. Try time for the Rabbitohs. There we go. Bum. Try time for the Rabbitohs. Try time for the Rabbitohs. Try time for the Rabbitohs. This is shit. This is really, really shit. Try time for the Rabbitohs. Try time for the Rabbitohs. Try time for the Rabbitohs. This is shit, but he looks Fijian. Is he Fijian? Can someone Google that for me, please? What's his name? 19. Is it Tass? What's his name? Is it Tass? 2027 Rugby World Cup is in Australia. No, I'll be vlogging it. What's his name? Who is that? He definitely gets it down. It's a 34-10 with a kick to come. It's Isaiah Tass. Doesn't sound Fijian to me, but it might be. Isaiah Tass here. Let's go have a look. From Mackay, birthplace Mackay, Queensland. I don't know. He may not be. GD Glover's North Devils. Tommy says, what's Dad's most excuse to this dog shit? Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't know, but it won't be a good one. Oh, he'll give us something like the game got cancelled or something like that. I guarantee you he tells us the game got cancelled. You be here tonight with the Broncos Panthers, he'll come in and he'll tell us the game got cancelled. Bro, I promise you. Station Girls, this is a shocking game. Thank God there's only 3 minutes left. There is only 3 minutes left and it's beautiful. He was apparently at the Broncos, Tass. Isaiah Tass was a junior for Mackay and joined the Broncos on a development contract in the 2021 season. And now he's at the Rabbits. All right, here we go. Can Blake Taff make it? 5 from 5. He absolutely 6 from 6. Sorry, 6 from 6. And it splits. He says, Dad's going to come in here like hear me out. He will say hear me out. He will make you believe. He will make you believe in the doggies. Has kicked well from the edge. Damn, yeah. Blake Taff has been very good kicking wise. That's a nice little afternoon sunset there in Sydney. Not as good as the old Gold Coast, but. Truck says, and who said you can't have your cake and eat it too? Exactly right. Exactly right. Rocco says the dogs lost because Milford blinked. Bingo. Who is Daz's mayor anyway? Daz is an alright bloke. He gives it a go. The old fella. So 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go here of the game. The pain, the torture is nearly over. Burton here. He'll go out of the 30-metre line now. Second tackle. I actually genuinely may have Matt Duffy in my team of the week. I don't know. I feel like he's had a great game here. Even though they've lost by a big margin, I'd nearly put him as my number 14. I really want to force my way into putting Matt Duffy into the team because there will not be a single other dog. I will put Damien Cook into my hooker role regardless of how the rest of the week pans out. Right hand side here for the Dogs. Naden again, and he'll get taken note. That's going to be knocked back from the Rabbitohs, and it will be Alex Johnson with the ball. Dad is mates with Gaz, Baz, and Shaz. Yeah, but they're all from Colorado because he plays for the Rockies, Daz, mate. He does. He plays for the Rockies, as we found out today. 3 minutes to go here in the game. Yanni says the Dogs have gotten through their tough run of games now. Kind of. They have this next week, which is the Broncos, which is a lot easier, obviously. But then the week after, they go and have another tough game, which is against the Roosters. And then they go back to playing pretty easy opposition in the Raiders, the Knights, the Tigers at Leichhardt, the Dragons. Geez, they get a good run in the Panthers at Penrith. But besides that, so they've got Broncos, and then which is a lot easier. It's in Canterbury. No, sorry, it's in Brisbane though. And then they've played the Chooksters, and then they have that really easy run. Yeah, Raiders, Knights, Tigers, Dragons. Every game is tougher than, to be fair. Kinda. Tigers shouldn't be tough. I think the Bulldogs will beat the Tigers. I do. I really think they will. Duffy's going to go down here at the 10 metres. Tasman Gellison says, Dad is someone who is also known as the sheriff around these parts. He is a sheriff. He is the sheriff, the old Daz, mate. Sheriff Daz in the building. Second tackle now. Brandon Wakeham goes left-hand side. Do you reckon Brandon Wakeham is going to be the guy for the Fiji this year, the Fiji Vati? I think he might be the half, which is interesting. Eliza says, you dork. Me, what did I do? What dork did I do? What did I say? Did I do a dork? I don't even know what I did. Don't even know what I did. So that's going to be technically a high tackle there against the Rabbitohs. The Doggies here going to bring this ball out to about the 35. Souths have the Tigers next week. Yikes. Tigers, mate. You are looking at a real rough run here. I don't know when the Tigers can get the first one. Probably the Cowboys when they play them. So first tackle here with the Dogs. 45 metres out, right-hand side. Sorry, second tackle here. Back on the inside, Luke Thompson. Good run here by Thompson. That was a really nice spin there. Gets the ball away to Marshall King. And Max King gets the ball away to Marshall King as well. And, high tackle. That's a penalty. Yeah, absolutely. So, Dogs there, take the quick tap if you want to. Poor Tigers fans. Yeah, poor Tigers fans. JD Moore. He's been called worse. Water for Ducks back. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I did to be called a dork, though. Like, why am I a dork? So, here we go. Right-hand side. At this point last week, the Raiders took the 2 against the Storm. Even though they were down by like 14 points. 16 points. Ridiculous. Marshall King, left-hand side to Wakeham. Wakeham underneath. Adokar kicks it through. Burton. Adokar still with the ball. Wakeham kicks it through. Try time for the Dogs. Marshall King. There you go. They'll take it. 36-16 will be the final score. So the Dogs will score a try there. That was a terrible try, but they'll kick it through and they'll score a try. There you go. Bing, bang, boom, baby. Bing, bang, boom. I know they're going to check something here. They'll check he's onside, but try time there for the Dogs, and that was just woeful. They go left-hand side. I argue that pass was forward originally, but you can't check that. Adokar puts it there. Burton will pick it up. He's onside of this kick here. It just comes down to if Marshall King is onside here from the kick from Wakeham. Easy onside. Easy onside. He's onside by a mile. Onside by a mile. So that'll be a try time there for the Doggies. Yeah, so it is. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And that will end this torturous game at 36-14 with a kick to come. Can you imagine if somebody had the Rabbitohs minus like 24? They'd be spewing right now. They'd be absolutely livid. They'd be livid, but this will be a try here. Still waiting for them to confirm it, but they should already confirm it so that we can go away. Let me go away from this game, please. Please get me out of this game. Full-time score. We're just waiting to see if he gets a kick or not. Here we go. Should be getting this one. He should be getting this one, the old Flanagan. Goals today, 1 from 2. He's 50%. He is 50% right now, and he will go slap, 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 slap. Bingo! So final score, guys, will be 36-16 here. Game over Red Rover. Terrible game. Dogs looked like they were getting something early days, but then had a sin bin and completely screwed themselves over. So that's going to do us here for this stream, guys. In about an hour and a half, we'll be jumping on for the Panthers and the Broncos game. So if you haven't already, please do hit the thumbs up button. It means the world to me. Also, subscribe if you're new around here because we post every single day. We're flat out. We're slapping. We've got the NBA play-ins tomorrow over on BKRsport USA, so go and check that one out too. But like I said, I appreciate you as always, and I will see you guys in about an hour and a half time for Panthers and Broncos. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.